still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to the final two games of the Sweet 16. Actually, we're in the Elite Eight. Oh, my goodness. Welcome, one and all, to the final two games of the Elite Eight. Oh, my. Wow, this happened so fast. We are already on the cusp of the Final Four. Holy smokes. Shout out to Matthew, who's in the chat. B. Bowles with us early today. Bishop Ray checked into the chat. What's up, Bishop Ray? I got Gray 59, Robert Samora. Hello, Mr. Samora. Let's get our chat overlay up and running here, so that way you guys can see what I'm seeing and what I'm reading here as well. Roy Williams, what's up? John Pierce, hello, sir. Ryan Jones, hello. Notify, an early Mario stream for us Brits. Hell yeah. There you go, Notify. We've got March Madness right here for you. Huh? 8662 says, what color is that tie? This tie, sir, is red. Why is it red? Well, because today we're covering 4 teams, none of which are red, and I felt like the color contrast would just make a little bit of sense right there. Let's see. Lucinda in the chat. I'm still in a long way, but still in women's too. What's going on, Lucinda? How are you? Welcome. Victoria checking in says hello to the Football Nation crew. What's going on, Victoria? Thanks for stopping by today. I got one Magic fan. We've got the #1 Orlando Magic fan in the country in the chat right now. It's one Magic fan saying Michigan by 15 today. We've got Michael Mack saying hello. CD saying hello as well. Bishop Ray saying Big Blue. Looks like Weather Hunter saying hello. Francis May is in the chat. Tophus Revenge. What up, Tophus? All right, guys, I'm going to tell y'all this up front. Y'all are the first 100 in the chat right now. And y'all, a lot of y'all have been with me throughout this March Madness journey. I'm going to say these 2 words right now, man. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. I'm beat. I feel like I've been just, they're whipping the horse right now, and that's okay, right? We know that we do this in seasons. We're going to get a few weeks off between March Madness and the NBA playoffs. It's really just going to be 10 days. But yeah, man, I know that my voice is starting to strain. We've been calling a lot of these games, so I am going to try to temper myself a little bit as we move into this game and save a little bit of energy here for tonight's game, because we've got a massive matchup between Duke and UConn tonight, and I want to be fresh for it. Eddie asking, how are you? I'm doing okay, Eddie. Doing okay. We're running on fumes right now. I'm hungry. I'm tired, but I'm not useless, and that's right where we need to be. It's good to stay hungry. It's good to be hungry. We got Hunter. Looks like Weather Hunter dropping the Michigan Wolverines logos right now. I see we've got Michigan Wolverines in the chat. Santino's in the chat right now. What up, brother? Tommy Braskett saying hello. Edward saying let's go. Big Orange from Rocky Top. Hit that like button, says Juan. Didn't call you this morning because I know you're whooped. Yeah, bro. I'm definitely whooped right now, man. Let's see. Magician saying I got to go with Michigan on behalf of my boys Franz Wagner right now and Jet. Nice. Fair enough. All good right there. Ricky, hello, Mr. Many Hides. Jeremy Grizzly saying, bro. What up? Is it? It's Jerome. Is it Jeremy or Jerome? What up, dude? How are you, Mr. Grimsley? Get some herbal tea, says Champion Horse. I've got tea downstairs, but right now we're going to wait. I'll probably go make some tea in between the 2 streams right now. Okay, enough about me. I've been blabbering for 5-6 minutes without actually giving you guys any value here. So let's go into some of our stats that we like to do for these games. Let's take a look at the – actually, I got the defense pulled up right here. Let's take a look at the offense first. Quick look now at the offense between these 2 teams. Boy, oh boy, is it a one-sided number. All of the numbers are in yellow on the right side, not because the Michigan Wolverines are yellow, but because they lead in every single regular season offensive statistical category. 79 points per game for the Tennessee Vols. For the Vols versus Michigan Wolverines, who have 87 points per game. Shooting percentage for the Tennessee Vols, 46.6, 51.1 for Michigan. Tennessee shooting the three ball at 34%, Michigan shooting it at almost 37%. We look at free throw percentage, 69% giggity for Tennessee, 74% there for the Michigan Wolverines. Free throw attempts per game. Actually, this is the one area where we could have probably made a change right here. Free throw attempts per game. Looks like Tennessee actually gets more free throw attempts per game than Michigan, but it's not by much. It's a half a free throw attempt more per game, so that's basically a wash. We look at the average score margin right now. 17 points, almost 18 points is what the Wolverines typically win by. Meanwhile, Tennessee typically wins their games by about 10. Average assists per game, 17 for Tennessee, 19 for Michigan. And then, of course, the turnovers per game, slightly fewer turnovers per game for the Michigan Wolverines. Those are just the numbers, man. Those are just the numbers. It's going to be an uphill battle today for Tennessee, but that doesn't mean that they won't be able to get it done. We've already seen Tennessee get through some big teams right now. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Okay, Tennessee versus Michigan as far as the defense here goes, and it is close. It is close. The difference is just 1 point. Tennessee gives up 69. Giggity. I'm going to say that a lot today as long as these 69s keep coming up. Oh, right. So 69 points per game allowed versus 69.8, so we'll call that 70 for the Michigan Wolverines. A 1 point difference there as far as points per game allowed. Defensive rebounds per game, Michigan crashing the boards a little bit harder, but really they're using that length to get more blocks than the Vols do. We got steals per game, sticky fingers here for the Tennessee Vols. We'll talk about that. It might even come up during our trivia quiz. We've got some players on these rosters right now who are actually that are changing these schools' programs. Fact, we'll talk about those here as well. There's a lot to talk about today, so we're going to get into all of this. Make sure my tie bar isn't crooked. Turnovers forced per game, 0.2 turnovers more forced per game by the Tennessee Vols. That's basically a wash. They both got 11 here. And fouls committed per game, fewer fouls committed by the Michigan Wolverines, sending fewer teams to the free throw line. Meanwhile, Tennessee commits quite a few fouls. We'll see how many free throws that generates today for Michigan. Most of these clubs are fading in the fourth quarter, says Mr. Mojo. The Big Ten rules, says Juan. Wesley is in the chat. What's up, Wesley? How you doing? We got West Coast Steven saying hello, Mr. Robert. West Coast in the chat. Weather Hunter dropping the Michigan. 6'9" equals the new 6'7". I think 6'9" was always the original 6'7". Another drink. He said giggity again. Who you got, says Bishop Ray. Well, I'm going to go with the spread today, guys. Michigan by 8.5. Michigan by 8.5. They are overwhelming favorites to win this game, and it's pretty close to double digits as far as what Vegas thinks. Do you think that they are going to cover the spread, though? I think Michigan will win. I don't know about that 8.5-point spread. It doesn't have a whole lot of faith in there for the Vols, but you know, Tennessee coming in here at number 6 team. They're the 6th-ranked team right now versus the number 1 team ranked right now. Michigan is a number 1, Tennessee a number 6, and Tennessee coming into this game 25-11. Michigan coming in here 34-3. I like Michigan to win this game. Well, let's take a closer look at the form of both of these two teams coming into this. I will say, pretty big wins here for Tennessee. They beat Auburn in the SEC tournament, but then lost on March 13th to Vanderbilt. They lost 68-75 against Vanderbilt. Fast forward to Miami, the Miami in Ohio, which I hate that that's even a thing, but it's true. Tennessee beats Miami, Ohio, 78-56 in the round of 64. That's the opening round of the NCAA March Madness tournament. We go on to round 2, the round of 32. And then we look against Virginia. They beat Virginia 79-72. Tennessee advances. Now, everyone's looking at the Iowa State game that happened 2 days ago. It's Tennessee versus Iowa State. People leaning towards the Iowa State side of things. We covered Iowa State this year. They played really well. But in the Sweet 16, Tennessee got the better of them, and they beat Iowa State by 6. Final score there, 76-62 Tennessee. 76-62 Tennessee. So in the last 5 games, Tennessee has won 4 out of 5. Here's the numbers for Michigan. Same thing is true, although Michigan made a deeper run in the Big Ten tournament than we saw for Tennessee in their tournament. Big Ten tournament here against Wisconsin. Michigan got the win 68-65. We go to the Big Ten championship game against Purdue. Michigan actually dropped that game to Purdue. Final score there was 72, Michigan 80 for Purdue. Fast forward to the March Madness tournament. On March 19th, they played Howard, and Michigan won triple digits in that game. By the way, guys, in March Madness, Michigan has yet to score 90 points. They scored 101 on the first round, 95 in the second round, and in the Sweet 16 against Alabama, they put up 90 more. Michigan, again, has yet to score 90 points in this tournament. I don't think that Tennessee will be able to contain Michigan and that high octane offense, especially if Tennessee gets themselves into foul trouble. Any one of those starters missing time today could be a huge factor in this game. Big Ten rules, says Roy. Mr. Mojo saying Duke 5-point spread, bet house on it. Victoria saying hello to Robert. Wait, isn't Miami and Philadelphia? Yeah, basically, right? It might as well be notified. Darian saying Roberts in the chat. Doan back again. Okay, no injuries on either side today. Yeah, I think both teams are full here. Robert says hello. Aloha to everyone. Mahalo, thanks for checking in. Darian Rankin saying, hey, Mario, I'm here. What up, Darian? How you doing? Galaxy Guardian saying, let's go, Michigan. What's up? How are you, Galaxy Guardian? Ryan in the chat. Edward saying Michigan has wins against weak teams. Darian saying, how are you, Football Nation? I'm doing good, man. I'm all right. We're okay right now. We're hanging in there. Tennessee is not beating Michigan, and that's coming from Alabama. That's coming from a Crimson Tide fan who saw the power of Michigan in that last game 2 days ago. Hey, I'm back. Mad Purdue lost, says Easton. It's a tough loss to take. What's up, Sam? How are you, man? We got Sam in the chat. We got Timmy in the chat saying, go Blue. What up, Tim? Michael saying, do you think Duke will win? I think it'll be a good game. I think Duke does have the advantage there. GBO, says the garbage man. Scott saying, I just don't think Tennessee can hang with Michigan's length and physicality. A lot of muscle on the Michigan side. So those are the forms for both of these teams coming into today's game, guys. Why don't we take a quick look at the bracket before we go into the head-to-head comparisons between all of these teams? The bracket looks like this right now. Illinois has advanced. We covered these 4 games and these 4 games. Then we covered these 2 games right here in the Elite 8 and these 2 games in the Elite 8. That's what we're covering right now. We've got Tennessee and Michigan happening here. The winner of this game will play Arizona in the Final Four. We've covered Iowa and Illinois. We will be covering tonight UConn and Duke. The winner of UConn and Duke will face off with Illinois in the Final Four. Both of those games will happen in Indianapolis, and the March Madness tournament will end in Indianapolis with the national championship game. Right now, it's Illinois and Arizona waiting for the winners of either Tennessee and Michigan and UConn and Duke. We got bodies to throw at opponents, says Doan. Why don't we take a quick glance then at these comparisons. We'll start, actually, before we go into the head-to-head, let's take a look at all the starters that we got today. Starters today for both sides. This is fun. This will be a nice little place to touch base. Felix Okpara going to be the big center right here for Tennessee, for the Tennessee Vols. J.P. Estrella going to be the power forward, wearing number 19. Small forward, number 10, Nate Ament. Yes, Ament, not Ament. Ament. We've got shooting guard, number 3, Bishop Boswell. And point guard, Jacoby Gillespie. Again, breaking records right now in the steals category and doing all kinds of stuff right now for these Tennessee Vols. Gillespie leads this team in points and assists, by the way, Jacoby Gillespie right now. He's shooting the basketball at 42%. He's 81% from the free throw line. He's averaging 34, almost 35 minutes per game. He's forcing two turnovers, 2 steals per game here, Gillespie is, and he's averaging 5.5 assists per game. This dude is the Jalen Brunson of this team. He is an absolute stud, and if he can stay healthy throughout this game, he should have a very good impact for this team for Tennessee. Back here on the bench, Dwayne Brown is going to come off the bench. Jalen Carey, Ethan Berg, Amari Evans, and Amari Abram going to be your 5 bench players. It's not a very deep bench. March Madness never really is. That's really what we got right now for the Tennessee Vols. Over here for the Michigan Wolverines. All right. We got Adai Mara. Adai Mara at center. Morris Johnson going to be your power forward. Yaxel Lendenborg. And Lendenborg, by the way, fun fact, also from Dominican descent. So Yaxel Lendenborg. We've got shooting guard Nimari Burnett for Michigan and Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau for your point guard here today. Now, on the back end, your top leading scorer for Michigan is Lendenborg. Lendenborg is averaging 14.9, almost 15 points per game. Then we've got averaging the most rebounds today is actually going to be Johnson. So Morez Johnson going to be your high rebounder, averaging about 5 defensive rebounds per game and 2 offensive rebounds per game. A little over 7 boards per game is the average. And then Elliot Cadeau going to be your last option here. This is team ball if I've ever seen it, guys. This is team ball if I've ever seen it. I mean, 3 different players with 3 different accolades right now in points and rebounds and assists. Everybody contributing in different ways. I like this Michigan team a lot. I do like this Michigan team a lot. Taking a look at the bench, folks, for Michigan. You've got Malik Cordell. You've got Will Cheddar. And it's so funny, man, because it's spelled T-S-C-H-E-T-T-E-R. But it said cheddar to cheddar. I don't know if the T-S-C-H, if the T-S is silent or not, but it's cheddar. So if you hear me say cheddar, we're not cutting the big cheese. We're talking about Will Cheddar there. Your forward coming in off the bench, Oscar Goodman. Your guards coming in off the bench are going to be Trey McKinney and Roddy Gale Jr. That'll be the bench for Michigan today. Looks like Victoria sending in some good vibes today, saying good vibes and some of my energy your way. Thanks for all you do. Girl, I could use that energy. Keep sending that energy this way because we are running on fumes right now. Looking forward to the next 4 or 5 day break between Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm like literally doing nothing and I'm standing here sweating. So I can really use that energy right now. Thank you, Victoria, for the super chat. And thank you for the good vibes. Definitely helps right now. All right, y'all. Those are the numbers here. Scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. Let's get the correct scrolling text. That might help there as well. Quick head-to-head comparisons. We're going to take a look at this. Let's actually shrink this down just a hair. We're going to move this just a little bit here. And leave this at the bottom for now. All right. How about a quick comparison between these 2 point guards? We'll start by taking a look at the point guard side of things. Start by taking a look at the point guard side of things, starting at the 1 spot. 34 minutes played by Jacoby Gillespie, 27 minutes played by Elliot Cadeau. We've got 18.3 points per game compared to 10 points per game. Assists per game are higher for the Michigan side of things, but everything else seems to be up here for the Tennessee side. So rebounds per game, steals per game, blocks per game, even wash. What's interesting is that Cadeau is actually averaging higher field goal percentage and a better three-point percentage, but Jacoby Gillespie is so fast. He is so fast. When you watch the highlight reel, he can make you pay from short range, up under the rim, layups, high shots. He can do it medium range. He can knock down the 3-ball too when asked. He can turn these games, these situations where he's got nothing going on. He can find an outlet right there. He's really good at facilitating as well. He can do it all. Not saying that Cadeau can't, but I like this side of the equation at the point guard spot for the 1 spot. I think that's where my favoritism ends, though. Taking a look right now between these two, it's kind of a wash here when we look at the numbers. So 8.4 points per game for Nimari Burnett. Bishop Boswell averaging 6 points per game. We look at the assists per game. Boswell averaging 3 assists per game. Meanwhile, Burnett with 1. Rebounds per game, we got 4.5 compared to 2.5. Two big advantages there for the Tennessee side of things. But we're dead even when it comes to steals per game. And blocks per game, Burnett averaging about a half a block per game, so he'll get a block every other game. He's also averaging 46% from the floor, which is why he's averaging 25% more points. Actually, that's closer to 33% more points than Bishop Boswell. And the three-point percentage, both of them shooting the three ball really well here for shooting guards, but that's what shooting guards do. I like Burnett just a little more. I think he's got a little more size there as well. So Burnett, just for specificity, compared to Boswell, they're pretty close, but Burnett is an inch taller. And Boswell, according to my notes and according to my stats, has a little extra weight on there that makes him a little slower. It's not muscle mass on there. That's not knocking his physique or anything. It's just calling out what I see on the stats right here. Taking a look at the forward position here, small forwards here, Nate Ament. So you got Ament versus Yaxel Lindenberg. I don't know why I added an extra N. Lindenberg, head and shoulders advantage there. Now, Ament averaging 17 points per game. That's pretty good for Tennessee. But 14, almost 15 points per game right there for Yaxel. You've got assists per game, rebounds per game, steals per game, blocks per game, field goal percentage, three-point percentage, all of them advantage to Michigan. Take a look at this, guys. He's shooting the basketball over 50% right now. That's not just from downtown. Downtown, he's shooting 37%, but 50+% from the floor. Doesn't matter what position you play. Those are really good numbers for the gold, for the blue and yellow right there. 309 in the room. Looks like we've already got 100 likes, though. That's not half bad, Lebowski. Not half bad. Larry says hello. What up? What's up, OG Mario? Good morning. Out there in my city of Rose, Pasadena, California. Let's go Tennessee, says Got Him Coach. To quote a classic, very nice. That's what he said. Giggity, says Got Him Coach. I wonder what color Unis refs will show up in. Refs, says Roy. Duker, Arizona. That's a possibility for the rest of this. 11:10 a.m. in Pasadena. Nice. Yax holds his defensive assignment to well below their season averages, says Doan. Duke or UConn? I'm leaning Duke. I'd like to see UConn win, but I'm leaning Duke. Here we go, guys. Taking a look now at the power forward spot. Same situation here. Huge advantages up and down the board right now for Michigan, for the Wolverines. 13 points per game compared to 10 for JP Estrella. Not saying that Estrella isn't good, just saying that Estrella isn't as productive as Morris Johnson. Half an assist, almost 1 assist per game compared to 1.2. 5 rebounds per game compared to 7. 0.3 steals per game compared to 0.7. 0.4 blocks per game compared to 1.1. We got field goal percentage, both of them pretty good with the shots that they do take. 60% plus for both parties here, but Morris Johnson does have the advantage there. JP Estrella does have the advantage when it comes to three-point percentage, though, shooting the three ball at 40%. We do have some sharpshooters and some snipers on the Tennessee side. And here is Felix Okpara and Ade Mara. We've got Okpara versus Mara today. Adai Mara and Felix Okpara. I think Mara has the advantage here. Looks like tip-off is coming up momentarily, guys, here. So tip-off in just a few moments. Adai Mara, Felix Okpara, 11.9 to 7.9, 2.5 to 0.5, 6.8 to 6.3. Advantage here for Okpara at 0.4 compared to 0.3. But blocks per game, 2.7. That is huge, man. And in case you did not know this, about Adai Mara is 7'3". He's Wemby size. Adai Mara is Wemby size. He can't shoot like Wemby. And so y'all know he was also born in Spain. So Adai Mara sería Adai Sería Adaimara, porque si es de España, debería ser Adaimara. Pero, so Mara, there you go. 66.9% field goal percentage compared to 60.1 and 3-point percentage. What's interesting is that Mara can still shoot the three. He chooses not to, but Akpara is fearless when it comes to it. 36.4%. Again, one final glance at the numbers, guys. One final quick look at these two sides here. Everything screams to me, just from a numerical standpoint. Again, nothing to do with the grit, nothing to do with the coaching changes, nothing to do with off days or anything like that, because you don't get a best-of-7 series here in March Madness. Every game is single elimination. Just in the vacuum of March Madness, all signs point to Michigan winning this game, and the spread is 8.5 points because of it. Is that going to happen today? I don't know. But you can see that the average score margin is about 7 points of a difference. About 7 points of a difference when we just look at the average score margins alone. So if y'all are looking for over-unders on free throws today, if you're doing your prop bets, if you're doing those things, here are your numbers, guys. Shooting the basketball at 37% versus 34%. Free throw percentage, 74 versus 69. Giggity, there it is again. And free throw attempts per game. Keep this one in mind because I know a lot of you guys might be doing the prop bets for free throws here as far as how many free throws they might get. 25 versus 23, this would be the only thing that should be highlighted in gold right now, but everything else is accurate. So, we've got a little bit of time until tip-off. The bracket has been broken down. We've got another game coming up tonight. Tonight's game is going to be a lot of fun. Tonight's game is going to be this one right here. So we will be covering two games. We'll cover UConn and Duke after this one as well. So 2 games back-to-back. The next game is scheduled to start at like 4:05. This game is scheduled to start right now at 1:15. It's about to get started. Go Vols, says Timothy Howell. Love your show, man. I think the Vols are hot right now, says Tim. They sure are. Isn't it closer to 6'10", says Immortal One? Wait, is what closer to 6'10"? Robert, why Duke has so many good players? Lots of reasons. Actually, Duke has so many good players for a lot of reasons, and I hope you guys play the next trivia quiz because there might be a few questions in there that might help explain and answer this. I don't want to give y'all spoilers for our trivia quiz tonight in that Duke game. I've unearthed some pretty cool data that'll be fun to share with you guys during that break, but I hope they both lose, says Roy Williams. I hope they both win. But that's just me. I have my toxic positivity. Wolverines in the chat. That's William Crawford flexing right now for Michigan. Weather Hunter flexing for Michigan hard right now. Go Duke, says Zorawar Gruel. Go Duke. All right. Folks, average height in the NCAA men's basketball is 6'5". 6'5" is the average height. Whoa, when did that turn on? Well, I guess this is our new tip-off song. Rock and roll. This is normally one of our touchdown sounds for whenever someone scores a touchdown, but we're definitely not there right now. Tip-off is scheduled for right now, and we are lined up for this tip-off, guys. So let's get this started. I'm going to turn this off before that happens again. That was funny. I've also got the red zone music. Too many sounds happening. There is the tip-off. It is won by the Wolverines. We've got action, folks. Let's get this game started. So the Wolverines have the ball right now. We'll bring this up. Wolverines with the basketball, looking right. Cadeau finds Johnson. Johnson to Lendeborg. Feeds inside to Johnson. Johnson under the rim, losing his balance. Kicks it to the three-point line. That shot flies. It's a missed shot by Burnett. Looks like the offensive rebound is not there for Michigan. Goes out of bounds. It's now Tennessee basketball. Man, I had all kinds of things shifting on me. Let's go to this right here. Please stand by while I make an adjustment. What happened to my NBA scoreboard? Cool. Now we're good to go. That's all set. Tennessee has the basketball. They're at the three-point line. There's a pass, an entry pass right now. Turnaround baseline jump shot is no good. That's a missed shot this time by Okpara. Rebound Coming back the other way. Never mind. Stolen back by Tennessee. Tennessee pulls the trigger on a three. Bang! And the Vols get the first bucket of the day. It's Bishop Boswell. Boswell knocks down the triple here. It's the first shot to go of the day for either side. So 3-0 right now with about 18:45 left to play. The Michigan Wolverines have the ball in hand right now, looking left and right. It's Morris Johnson. Johnson clears this one to the three-point line. Back to Johnson we go. Bounce pass to the wing. Shot clock down to 3. Here's the move for Michigan. Shot clock down to 1. The shot will miss off the left side. Who touched it last? It went out of bounds. Last touched by Tennessee, so it's Michigan basketball. Michigan going to get 20 seconds back on the shot clock. Michigan going to get the shot, going to get the ball back here, which seems fair to me. And went the right way. Michigan's basketball, folks. 18 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. The ball has been inbounded. It is in the hands of the Wolverines. Pass inside from Lendeborg. Lendeborg to Mara. Mara spin move. Baseline. Oh, he takes it to the hole. A jam. Call it a dunk right there from the 7-footer, 7'3". Adai-Mara. So Mara gets the first bucket of the day for Michigan. The score is 3-2. Tennessee with possession right now. Bringing the ball up court is Jacoby Gillespie. Gillespie gets the screen. He lines up the straightaway tray. He shoots. It's short. Fighting for the board here. It's an offensive rebound this time by Bishop Boswell. Try again, good sir. This shot, again, gonna miss by Gillespie. Back-to-back misses from Gillespie. It's now Michigan Wolverines basketball. Looking to the right side, bottom side of the screen right now. It's Lendeborg. Yaxel. Yax directing traffic, going left and right. He'll bounce this inside. The feed to Mara. Mara in the post. The much bigger player loses possession here, but it's recovered. There's got to be a foul under the rim. It is. There's the whistle. 17-26, a foul under the rim. Looks like a foul on Nate Ament. So Ament definitely fouled Mara sooner than that. A second foul, though, coming in, and it looks like we're going to see Burnett shoot a couple of free throws. 17-26, Burnett to shoot 2 shots right now. Burnett at the stripe. Michigan down by 1. The score is 3-2. First free throw from Nimari Burnett is good. 3-3, all tied up. Total mismatch, says Doan. Looks like another mosh pit brewing right here, says Doan. Yeah, that was that's a great way to describe last night's game. We basically had 10-man mosh pits last night. Burnett knocks them both down, giving Michigan a 1-point lead. The score is 4-3. Tennessee with 3. Michigan with 4. Tennessee with the basketball. Gillespie looks to the left. Finds Ament. Ament at the March Madness logo. Tennessee with the possession here. Here's Gillespie. Feeds inside. This. Mara. Did he get a block right now? Mara got a block, or what was a seeming block right now. I think the official might have called that a foul here on Mara. I mean, he gets all ball. I don't know how that's a foul on Mara. Felix Akpara got blocked by Mara, and he wrapped up around Mara, and the officials gave the free throw here to Tennessee. So we're at the free throw line. The first free throw will actually miss from Akpara. Akpara was fouled by Mara. That's the first foul of the day for Mara. Ball don't lie. He missed the first. Second free throw, he missed the second. So ball don't lie. There it is. Here's a three-point shot from Gillespie. That is no good. This goes out of bounds. They're calling this an over-the-back foul again. So another foul on Michigan. The ball stays on this side of the court. Tennessee still got it. This time it's a foul on Morris Johnson. So Johnson picks up his first foul. Morris Johnson. Here's Tennessee with the ball in the corner here. Nate Ament got the ball over his head. He's got a mismatch right now. He'll go up. Looks like not going to be able to get the shot off. Looks like it might have been blocked or poked away by Cadeau. He recovers it, goes up and in. Somehow manages to get the job done. Nate Ament gets in the scoring column. This ball is stolen away by Tennessee quickly. And 2 shots, 3 shots later, 2 missed layups and a finally made bucket. Tennessee is now up 7-4. Tennessee trying to get the ball back as much as they can. They are pickpockets, and they are magicians from that perspective. Nice little layup here, a finger roll from Cadeau, and it's 7-6. Go Blue. Let's take this to the Final Four, says Legs. What up, Legs? Legs we in the chat. Dropping a $10 super chat. Let's take this to the Final Four, says Legs. All right, y'all. We got Bishop Boswell with the basketball. He's at the March Madness logo. Looks to the left. It's Akpara. Akpara will pass. A foul again. Is this going to be a foul or is this going to be just out of bounds? Looks like this is going to end up being a blocked shot. Nimari Burnett blocks the shot. The ball goes out of bounds. This is going to be a dead ball then. No foul. It is a dead ball on this side. Tennessee with possession just got swatted away. The ball goes out of bounds. We go to a commercial break. So our first TV timeout of the day. All right. Leg sweep or legs weep. I don't know if it's legs weep or leg sweep. Either way, very Cobra Kai feels. What's up? Segundo Bosques saying Arizona got lucky with the refs yesterday. They kind of did, Segundo. They kind of did. Let's effing go, says Living Like Larry. Robert Zamora saying hello. Preston says hello. Doan says straight to the rim. Are Rockies fans real, said Roy. They are. Preston says hello. I hate Leitner, says Preston. Good defense, says Doan. She says, Doan says, should be white ball. 8-point spread. Shane dropping the oranges in the chat. Segundo Bosque saying referees keep scores close. Won't let Michigan win by 20. Randy saying Vols will win by 6. Michigan has no heart, says Randy. 8,000 on Duke money line and Michigan money line. Wish me luck. Lax the fire truck. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Hope that's 8,000 pesos and not dollars. It'll be fun either way. So what's your payout if you win that? Just curious. What is your payout if you win this? Aaron says, let's go Vols. Play your heart out. They've been playing really well. By the way, love the Super Mario icon. Aaron, my name is also Mario. I may not be super, but we like to have a lot of fun. Victoria dropping the Michigan Wolverines logos right now. Her backup team in this tournament after the Razorbacks went down. Got him, coach, checking in. Again, saying, yo, Mario, did you know jersey number 69 Giggity is banned from the NBA because the NBA is family friendly? Is it really? Is it really? That's hilarious. Good morning, Robert Zamora says, waiting for Germ. Welcome in. Panny checks into the chat. Panny says, I feel kind of bad for Arizona. UT grad here in Bangkok, Thailand. Go Big Orange. What's up, man? How are you? Welcome. EA Gamer checks in right now saying always rooting for SEC. Let's go. Rake Flyer says don't forget the like button. It's kind of easy to do. Ladies and gentlemen, some of y'all might be wondering, why is this guy just rambling right now? We are in the middle of an official TV timeout, but this TV timeout is just about over. So we're going to cut back to our other screen right now. The action is about to get started here. Scroll this up just a hair. I think that gives y'all a little better visibility. Looks like S. Dot saying, what up, Mario? Let's go Blue. Preston, Mr. Mojo, Robert, William, Wiley, what's going on, man? Panny, RBB, Mr. Mojo, all of you guys in the chat right now, Rake Flyer, EA Gamer, all of you. Ricky, thank you guys for hanging in here today. Thank you for being with me today. Looks like the ball should stay on this Tennessee side of the court. Looks like Mara is subbing out right now. Roddy Gale is subbing in. JP Estrella is subbing out for Tennessee. And Jalen Carey is subbing in for Tennessee. Tennessee does have the basketball. Tennessee does have the basketball right now. We've got an inbound pass coming in. Bishop Boswell is the inbound passer. He finds Ament. Ament has the ball poked out of his hands right away. It's out of bounds, and it's Tennessee basketball again. Ooh, they're calling this a foul on Roddy Gale. So this is going to be a foul on Roddy Gale. That's foul number 3 for Michigan. Inbound pass. Looking left, looking right. Ball above his head. Once again, Nate Ament will pull up and shoot mid-range jump shot. It's short off the rim here. It's rebounded the other way. Looks like Roddy Gale gets the board. It's Michigan basketball. They are in the front court. This thing is poked away last touched by the Vols, and so it's Michigan basketball on this side. Sales out of bounds. Here we go. So Roddy Gale got that defensive board, came back the other way, tried to fast break, but Michigan got slowed down by that Tennessee defense. 15:40 left to play. There's the inbound pass. Burnett at the three-point line. Looks to the right, passes to the right. It's Cadeau. Cadeau feeds inside under the rim. Johnson will shoot. He will miss, but he is fouled. So Johnson is fouled. He takes a trip to the free throw line for 2 shots. Michigan gonna shoot 2 right now. What's up, guys? Tennessee don't deserve to be here, says Segundo. Let's go, Vols, says William. Calvin, also in the chat. I feel bad because any conversation about the refs takes away from what these players have actually accomplished, says Panny. Oh, Victoria asking what the sub goal is for this game. Victoria, the sub goal for this game, I think our sub goal is always to try to pick up 100. First free throw is good right here, folks. Michigan has tied it up with that free throw. We are at the stripe right now. By the way, the foul was on Felix Okpara, so Okpara picks up his first foul of the day. Okpara picks up a foul. We're at the free throw line. It is Johnson shooting 2. He knocks down the first of his 2 shots. It is 7-7. Morez Johnson shooting 2 shots. 15:29 left to play in the first half of this game. Thank you for hanging out with us today, guys. We got over 600 people watching this live stream. Love it. Second free throw is also good. Adaimara checking back in for Michigan right now. Looks like a couple of substitutions. Looks like Morris Johnson is checking out after knocking down those 2 free throws, and Mara's filling in for his place. So Tennessee now has the basketball. We start the clock once again. Tennessee in the front court now. It's the Vols ball. It's Bishop Boswell. Faking right, going left, zigging and zagging, finds a man in the wing, the Euro, the shot, this one not good by Ament. He recovered though, spikes it off of Mara's leg. Nice move right there to get the basketball out of bounds on Michigan. It's Tennessee basketball. He rebounds and he's leaning back, trying not to fall, manages to throw that basketball in. There is a shot under the rim. Uh-oh. Slow to get up here. I think that might have been Ament again. They're trying to feed that ball to him underneath the rim. He is fouled. Looks like he gets the inbound pass. He's fouled by Mara again. That's the second foul of the day by Adai Mara. 2 fouls is early. Second foul in the first 5 minutes of this game. You don't get a whole lot of those, and Michigan will need Mara to win this game. All right, so Ament at the free throw line. First free throw for him is good. It is 9-8. 9-8 is the score after the first free throw was made. Take a look at the chat here. I cannot say Alanai. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Can you say Vols? Not the Vols. Sorry, you're right. Yeah, Vols, like volunteers. I don't know why. It just makes more sense to me. Vols does make 0 sense. The Vols does make more sense. Tennessee Vols on defense right now. The Volunteers. We should just call them the Volunteers because that's what they are. Michigan with the basketball. Here's a 3-point shot from downtown. This one off the back of the rim, and it's rebounded this time by Jalen Carey. Carey gets the board. They step on the gas right now. Tennessee looking for a way to extend the lead. This basketball, it's lost handles right now. And just a bad pass. It's going to go down as a turnover here for Nate Ament. How is that Michigan basketball? Did he touch that? Well, the ball's been inbounded here. I think that's the wrong call by the officials. This should be Tennessee basketball. It looked like it was poked away. Anyways, the score is 9-8. Michigan with the ball right now. At the 3-point line, it is Morris Johnson. Johnson goes to the right. Actually, this shot is going to be taken by Cadeau, but Johnson, no, Roddy Gale will clean up the mess. 10-9, Michigan up again. Michigan up by 1. Tennessee on offense here. Back and forth from Gillespie. Gillespie looking to the right. He's at the straightaway. He'll pull the trigger on this triple. It looked like it was good, but it's going to bounce off the rim and into the hands of Roddy Gale. It's going to be a foul underneath the rim, over the back foul. Looks like Felix Okpara is going to pick up another foul here. That's Okpara's second foul of the day. So now both of the centers have 2 personal fouls. Both Okpara and Mara have 2 fouls, and both of them have had to be benched because of foul trouble. So the floor is even. Let's see how deep these benches go. Michigan with the basketball. The clock has started again. Backing things out right now, Morris Johnson at the straightaway. Goes to the right side, Lendeborg. Lendeborg showing off the dribbles. He will drive. He will shoot. He will get the bucket to go over Estrella. Over Estrella, what a shot, man. Great job there by Lendeborg. Ball in the hands of Tennessee. Slowing things down, Gillespie finds Boswell. Boswell, Gillespie. Here's Estrella. Estrella will find Ament. Ament at the three-point line. Shot clock down to 7. He's now posted up. Kicks it to the corner. A corner 3. He left that gooseneck up when he took that shot. Boswell thought it was going, but it missed. Michigan now with it. Here's a corner 3 in return. Michigan also trading bricks right now with Tennessee. A scoring drought. Tennessee hasn't scored in the last 3.5 minutes, by the way. Here is Gillespie. He goes in the paint. He'll feed this to Estrella. Estrella will shoot and score. It's 11-12. Nice shot there for Estrella. 8-foot hook shot. An assist for Gillespie as well. So the bucket is good. Now Michigan looks to the left. Pump fake at the three-point line. Lendeborg. Ooh, he is definitely fouled on the way up. A hard foul, too. That's going to be a foul. This time it's going to be against Jalen Carey. So foul on Jalen Carey. We go to the free throw line for what should be 2 shots. It should be a shooting foul. Unless that, we'll see. 12:32 left to play. We'll add a few seconds onto here, guys. The Vols looking better. Not going to lie, the Vols looking better today, says Roy Williams. 12:32. Let's double check. See if it looks like it's going to be an inbound pass here, guys. So not a shooting foul for Lendeborg. It is still going to be a foul, though, against Tennessee there. Both teams are up to 4 fouls right now. Looking to the right, passing to the right. Lendeborg is at the three-point line at the straightaway. Looks like he really wants to take that shot. He'll pass it inside. A double team coming in right now against Johnson. Johnson will shoot and miss. It's a rebound by the little man. Gillespie gets the board. Gillespie passes to the three-point line. It goes back to him. Gillespie now tiptoeing the three-point line. 12:06 left to play. There is a lead pass. It's poked away. This is last touched by Johnson. It's out of bounds. It's Tennessee ball. I feel like starting with instead of ill will lead you into a better second syllable with time. The nuances will find themselves. You guys still worried about the Illini? The Illini? Well, you're still worried about Illinois right now? Y'all still tripping about the Illinois thing from yesterday? I'm not worried about it. I got a whole week to practice. Here's this big three-point shot, and finally, Jacoby Gillespie buries the shot here. 24-footer for Gillespie. That's his first bucket of the day. Coming back, Michigan will shoot an elbow jump shot. The answer is there. Good reply this time. That shot is Trey McKinney. Knocks it down. It's Trey McKinney. The score is 14-all, ladies and gentlemen. 14-all. Game leaders right here on the screen for you. A feed inside for Tennessee. Spin move, taking it to the hole. Gonna miss right there. Jalen Carey is fouled with 11:22 left to go. So 11:22 left to go here in the first half. Looks like this foul creates a dead ball and takes us to another official TV timeout. TV timeout, guys. Timeout. How are y'all doing? All right, so we got a good handful of y'all. Looks like we are slowly creeping up, y'all. We are looking for 80 new subscribers. Now, I know a good chunk of y'all currently watching this are currently subscribed, so not necessarily asking for you who are already subscribed to subscribe again. What I'm saying, all I'm saying is we are on a mission. We are on a goal. We want to change the odometer before we get into the Duke game tonight. And if we've got real Michigan fans and real Tennessee fans watching this game right now, and y'all are enjoying the intensity that I'm bringing to this commentary here, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We say it all the time as YouTubers. It gets pretty old pretty fast. I'm sure it gets pretty old pretty fast for you guys to hear it all the time. I don't love saying it all the time, but we have to. That being said, you know what to do. If you want to help this channel grow, we are on a mission. We need 80 new subscribers. We'll see if we can get there by the end of this game. Okay, got a ways to go, though. We got a ways to go. We're going to try to earn those from you. We're not just going to ask for it. We're going to earn it. Taking a quick look once again here, guys, at some of these forms heading into this game. Tennessee is coming off of a win against Iowa State. Big energy right now for Tennessee. They are all tied up with Michigan here. They also beat Virginia and Miami. That is the March Madness bracket so far, from the 20th all the way down to today, which is the 29th. So in the last 9 days, these are the games that they've played, plus the game that's happening right now. Right before the March Madness tournament, it was Tennessee versus Vanderbilt in the SEC tournament. Unfortunately, Tennessee took the L in that one, and before that, they managed to beat Auburn, but that is ancient history. We are now looking at all of this stuff with the blue subtext next to it. Taking a look at the form for Michigan. Big win over Howard, big win over St. Louis, and a big win over Alabama. So far in this March Madness tournament, Michigan has yet to score at least 90 points. Literally 90 points in every game in March Madness so far, including that game against Alabama. Big game there. Big game against Alabama for them to win. So they're feeling positive here as well. What I am noticing is a lot of hustle from the Tennessee side. They are the underdogs in this game, and they are expected to get beat by 8.5 points, especially when you look at the regular season numbers and the offense and the defense for both sides. So big advantage to the Michigan Wolverines for a lot of the statistical side of things. But we will be seeing a lot more steals over here, and we've already seen that today from the Volunteers. Taking a look, looks like a super chat came in from our friend Michael Mack saying, "Greetings, Mario, and to everyone in the house. The graphics are working well for me this tournament. Rock and roll." Nice. Yeah, this so whenever the games are on CBS, this seems to be very much aligned with what's going on. When the games are on Fox or on TBS or on another streaming platform, for whatever reason, they're always way ahead of what I'm seeing on the TV, so we cut to the other graphics. We're coming back from the commercial break. Right before the commercial break, there was a foul. We had a foul, and Jalen Carey went to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. The first shot for Carey is good. Tennessee has the lead again. He made free throw number 1. Trev9 saying, "I subscribed, brother." Thank you, sir. Second one is there. It is 16-14. One other thing I'm going to request out of you guys is that if you're enjoying this live stream, guys, just stick around. Give me 10, 15, 20 minutes of your time today. If I can keep your attention, then I've done a good job. If you're bored out of your mind by the end of those 15 minutes, well, then I guess we'll just have to try again with a different sport. Here's the drive. Going to lose the dribbles. He breaks his own ankles. What happened here? They're going to call this a foul on Ethan Berg, but it didn't look like a foul. It looked like he just got himself wrapped up right there. Looks like Segundo Bosques. Welcome to first downs, my friend. Welcome to first down, Segundo Bosques. Another close game, says Drago Balboa. But those are the best kinds, in my humble opinion. P.S. Like button officially smashed. Thanks, Drago Balboa. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a lot of people checking into this chat right now. I'm actually going to step away from the chat, and it looks like the officials reviewed this really quick, and they said it is going to be Michigan ball, so there is no foul right now. Or maybe there is. Yeah, there is a foul on Ethan Berg. Ethan Berg is still going to have to eat that foul. We're at the three-point line. Michigan with the basketball here, folks. There's the feed inside. A spin move trying to muscle his way up and in. Morris Johnson going to be fouled on the way up. Jalen Carey does have a little more muscle than Johnson here. That's arguable. I don't know. Carey's a big dude, man. 6'8". Yeah, Johnson also pretty good size at 6'8" as well. So I don't know. That's a battle of the giants under the rim right there. Anyways, folks, we got a foul. 10:52 here left to go. We're at the free throw line. That's a foul on Jalen Carey. He's got 2 fouls here today, so Tennessee is finding themselves in foul trouble early here as well. We have not seen Okpara hit the court in a while because of foul trouble, and now his backup in Carey has to go hit the bench. So a few rotations here. By the way, the first free throw for Michigan was good. First free throw for Michigan was good. The score, 15-16. Second free throw coming in right now. Second free throw for Johnson off the front of the rim. It's going to be a rebound for Amari Evans. Evans gets the board, and Tennessee now has the ball. So Okpara and Carey for Tennessee with 2 fouls. Mara for Michigan with 2 fouls. Those are the 3 guys in foul trouble right now. Tennessee with possession. Ball over the head. It's Dwayne Brown. Brown has that ball stolen. Coming back with it. It's Burnett. Burnett. Oh, no. He'll miss the other way. By the way, that was Trey McKinney, not Burnett. Burnett not on the court right now. McKinney missed the shot. This shot coming back the other way. Also going to miss by Ament. We've got players throwing themselves to the ground to try to recover a loose ball here. Nate Ament misses a layup. And it looks like we've got another dead ball with 10:20 here left to go. Here's the replay. That's a goaltend. That's off the backboard. That's a goaltend, ref. What are you doing? Michigan scored the other way. The officials didn't call that goaltending. Wow. So Michigan should have 17. Michigan should have the lead right now. A missed goaltending call. A stolen inbound pass. Mara has checked back in. Michigan quickly the other way. The Euro. An obvious foul. Big hit here, and Lindenberg goes to the free throw line again. Knocked down right there. Paul saying, then try it again for another 15 minutes. Continue until you like, comrade. Thank you, Paul Rivera. That's so funny. Hey, gorgeous, you're back? Good. 10 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Lindenberg at the free throw line. There was a very obvious goaltend missed by these officials. That first free throw is good for Lindenberg. Okay. Love you too. 10-13, folks. 10-13 here left to go. Michigan tied this game up right now with the first free throw. Looks like both teams are in the bonus, not the bonus plus, but both teams are in the bonus. So we are going to be seeing a lot of 1-and-1 free throws coming up from here on out. First free throw was good. Second free throw was good. And Michigan is up by 1 right now. Looks like a substitution happening here again. Couple of swaps right now. Tennessee does have possession here. Tennessee with possession. Biggest lead of the day for Tennessee was 3. The biggest lead of the day for Michigan was 10. And Tennessee found a way to get back into this game. Here's the ball with Brown. Dwayne Brown clears it to the three-point line. Jacoby Gillespie shoots. No, it's offline. Looks like there's a foul over the back. That'll be charged, looks like probably Dwayne Brown, if I had to guess. Yeah, camera's focused on Dwayne Brown. 9 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. The Vols. Looks like that's his second foul already on Dwayne Brown. Lots of fouls here. Michigan forcing Tennessee to play hard basketball. And that's the second personal foul here. 8 fouls already for Tennessee. We are getting 1-and-1 free throws, guys. Remember, both teams in the bonus. Both teams in the bonus. Mara knocks down the first. So Mara knocks down the first shot. The score is 18-16. Thank you, Larry. I see Larry out there in the chat. Rock and roll. Foul, says Dwayne. The humor over here is a big part of the fun, says Michael Mack. Second free throw, also good. It's 19-16, 9:49 left to go. Inbound pass, folks. Let's start the clock. Jacoby Gillespie at the logo here. Gillespie fakes to the left, goes to the right. He stands at the wing. He is eye to eye Right now, he's covered by Cheddar. Lead pass inside at the baseline, and now in the paint. A shot goes up. It bounces on the rim. It's no good. It's a missed shot this time by Estrella. It's a defensive rebound for Michigan. Tries to fast break. Lindenberg goes up. He shoots. He scores. He gets the bucket and the foul. Stops the clock with 9:19. The shot goes for Michigan. It is 21-16. Yaxel Lindenberg makes the driving layup and gets the foul. Well done. So Michigan goes to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. Looks like Jalen Carey will be subbing in for Tennessee. Yep, the Michigan fans are flexing and fired up now. Let's go highlight reel, says Pablo. Mara got fouled. No Mara getting fouled here. We've got a free throw coming in from Yaxel Lindenberg. So the and one right there is good. The score is 22-16. It's a 6-point game, and Tennessee has possession. 9-13. Fakes to the right, cuts to the left. Gillespie goes back. Gillespie goes back. It's an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes here for Michigan. A lead pass inside, and Jalen Carey is at the elbow. High post. Finds a man in the corner. The corner three flies. It goes up and off the backboard. It is no good. Ugly shot by Bishop Boswell. Fast break transition bucket here from the corner. It's good! Bang! Michigan burying shots from the corner. This time it is Roddy Gale who knocks it down. 8:45 here left to go. Looks like a timeout. Maybe 11-0 run here. Tennessee does call their first timeout. An 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 7 seconds. The score is now 16-25. Michigan looking good. Okay. Not half bad of a game, guys. Not half bad of a game. But Trey Bang saying Maroon Commando. It's getting embarrassing, says Doan. Uh-oh. Both in the bonus early, says Eric Walk. Facts. Segundo says nice. I'm burying shots too, says Swaggy McNolegs. Drink, wake up, drank, faded. Faded. Yo. Okay, quick look at, let's take a quick look right now. Almost 1,000 people hanging out with us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for giving me some of your time on this beautiful Sunday. I don't know where in the world you are watching, so let's find out, guys. Those of you who are new to this channel, man, I am from San Antonio, Texas. I am a San Antonio Spurs fan. Go Spurs, go. I love my Spurs. I love my Dallas Cowboys. I'm actually a New York Yankees fan as well. But enough about me. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? I'm not going to get a chance to read all of these guys, but I do want to connect with y'all in the chat, especially the newbies who have never checked into this chat before, curious to gauge the demographic here today. Paul saying, great job. Thank you, Paul. Rock and roll. It is so much fun to play the best, says James. Robert in San Antonio. Eric in Pennsylvania. Hey, we got a man in Lithuania. Hey, what's up, Vilius? Vilius? Veda? What's up, man? Thanks for checking in. San Marcos, Texas. Dude, you're like a 30-minute drive up 35. You're right up the road, segundo. Chile. Hey, igualito como Don Francisco, ¿verdad? Pucón. Kayak retreat, Don Francisco. Fuera. Looks like Punjab Kings in California. Tallahassee, Florida. One of my favorite bands ever is from Tallahassee, Florida. I don't know if you ever heard the band Mayday Parade. I like them a lot. Hailing from the Mitten, says Lebowski. I got little brother MSU plays better than Tennessee. Illinois is in the chat. More San Antonio. Paul Rivera saying I'm from San Antonio also. Rock and roll, Paul. I love it, dude. Who else is in the chat? We got Nathan in Toronto. Let's see. Atlantis. I've heard it's great this time of year. I've heard Atlantis is great this time of year. Southern Illinois is in the chat. My wife says hi from Beaumont, Texas, and screams, go Cowboys. Randy, your wife has great taste. That's probably why she married you, right? Let's see. We like you despite your Cowboys fandom, says Wolfie Graphics. Cool, man. I'll take it. Daniel in Houston. What up, Daniel? Faced but focused. I stay positive. Facts. Chattanooga, Tennessee's in the chat. Chicago Wolverine. I see you, Miss Keisha Speaks. On the plane in Knoxville, says Chip. I'm from the great disappointing Big Blue Nation, says Michael Green. Tampa, Florida's in the chat. Lafayette is in the chat. Vandy fan in Tennessee checking in right now. Ann Arbor, Michigan in the chat. Hello from Idaho, says Slow Driver. Ladies and gentlemen, commercial break is over. I didn't get a chance to read all of your comments, y'all. That's kind of how these go, but I do appreciate y'all checking in and carrying us through that commercial break. We're back to the action. The clock has started once again. The Volunteers with the ball here. Tennessee directing traffic. Looks to the right. Jacoby Gillespie sees a man out there. He finds Boswell. Boswell, a lead pass, a pull-up jump shot right there. Not going to land. It's going to be a defensive rebound by Roddy Gale. That's a missed shot by Jalen Carey. So Roddy Gale gets the board. The ball is at the straightaway right now. Michigan with possession. At the March Madness logo, looks like Lendeberg. Little give and go to him. He'll find a man in the wing. Driving. Kicks it to the corner again. Michigan looking for a bucket. Lendeberg, pump fake, sidestep, drives, kicks it, clears it, three-pointers, good! Elliot Cadeau with a big shot there. Giggity, 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 goo. A 14-0 run. And it looks like another immediate timeout coming in right here. So who called the timeout? Is this going to be a TV timeout? I think it is a TV timeout, guys. And this is not good right here. A 14-0 run for Michigan. 14-0 run for Michigan in the last 3 minutes. Michigan starting to get real hot here in Tennessee with no answers. Tennessee down by 12, ladies and gentlemen. Point leaders for both sides here. JP Estrella leads the way, and that's not good. We need, if you're a Tennessee Vols fan, you need Gillespie to do better. Gillespie cannot be skulking around the bottom with just 3 points at this point. The man needs to be closer to 10 points if they want a chance to win this game. And even if you did magically just add 7 points to the score, all via Gillespie, you'd still be down in this game. Down by 12 at this moment. Does it bother anyone that Michigan bought 4 of their starting 5 off the portal before the start to this season? Nah. I mean, not really. That doesn't bother me any. Giggity splash, says Mark McKay. He was here earlier at Maroon Commando. This is a drill, says Doan. Cushing says Wolverines versus Arizona, Illinois versus UConn, with Arizona winning it all, says Cushings. Go Duke, says Wes. Wesu. Mark McKay, maybe a 100-point game. It could be, dude. It could be. Victoria dropping the Michigan Wolverines side there. If you're a Tennessee fan, go volunteer your time to something else now, says Swaggy McNolegs. It's over. UConn and Duke should be better. Tennessee may never make Final Four ever, says Nathaniel. Let's see. No, says Oliver. The fork is getting primed, says Randy. Diggly. Splash. Ding it, says Boosa Boosa. What up, Boosa? I saw TV dinners for sale, but never radio food. Wait, what? Radio food. Yeah, that reminds me of Futurama, where it's got that guy with the big teeth. It's like, introducing Thompson's teeth, the only teeth strong enough to eat other teeth. He's like eating a big bowl of teeth. It's like the weirdest thing ever. Anyways, folks, we're in a TV timeout. The TV timeout is just about over. The Michigan Wolverines handling business right now. Let's see if Tennessee has any fight left here today. Mario, you should get a soundboard with funny zingers, giggity, crowd cheering, fireworks. Got him, coach. He's on fire. Slam a jamma. Says got him, coach. You know, I thought about that. I've checked out other channels that do that. Also reminds me of a Family Guy skit where it's like Dingo and the baby, and it's just like a bunch of filler noises. Or like when Mac and Dennis try to start their, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Mac and Dennis try to start their radio show, and all of a sudden Dee comes in and she's pushing all these buttons to try to make these zingers and all these funny noises. Not trying to go down that rabbit hole with it. I wouldn't mind sprinkling maybe a little bit more. Maybe the coin sound whenever a free throw is hit or something like that, but I don't want to overdo it. Video killed the radio star, says Roy Williams, and YouTube killed MTV. You're not going to find many people in here that are Vols fans. Tennessee is not basketball school, and campus hasn't really been hyped about being in the Elite Eight. Maybe just a few select fans, says Seeks. All right, the Vols with it. Here's a quick shot off base, off balance. JP Estrella misses another shot here, so the drought continues, folks. Clock is ticking. Michigan with the ball here. It's Lendeberg. He'll pass inside to Mara. Ade Mara spin move right now. Another spin the opposite way. Easy hook shot for him. It is 30-16, 14-point lead. And Michigan is kicking the tails right now of Tennessee. 3-point shot flies for Tennessee. A missed shot. Mara gets the board. It's stolen away by Tennessee. Almost stolen back the other way. Looks like it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Michigan. Dead ball right now. Tennessee does keep it in the front court, but Tennessee's in trouble, man. Tennessee is in trouble. Vols fan here says, step it up, gaming. That's two, says James Joseph. Iowa might be the Cinderella. Total mismatch. Iowa's gone, man. Iowa's gone. Tennessee is the only Cinderella really left in this tournament. Iowa fell to Illinois yesterday. 7 minutes left to play. Michigan with the basketball, so I lied. Looks like it went out of bounds. Last touch by Tennessee. Here's a swing to the corner. Roddy Gale moving this one to the left. He'll pass to Cadeau. Cadeau will drive, clears it. 3-point shot flies. Wow, swish, nothing but net. Lendeberg putting on a clinic right now. Lendeberg is killing it. It is 33-16. Another 3-point shot flies for Tennessee. They are just throwing up prayers. Michigan crushing Tennessee right now. 3-point line. Another pass, a feed inside, under the rim. Easy shot goes. It's 35-16. We're going to need the pump cam today, man. Tennessee calls another timeout. 6:10 left to go. Oh, no, man. Cooked. Tennessee got roasted fast in this game. They're down by 19, 6:10 left to play. They call a timeout. Is there a way that Tennessee can win this game? Can Tennessee win this game, or are they done? They have to stop shooting those threes. No team in NCAA has come back from 14 points down. I don't know where that fact came from, but we literally watched the Spartans come back against UConn. They were down by 15, and they took the lead and had a 5-point lead after that. So to say that Tennessee is completely eliminated from this, I don't know, especially not from a 14-point deficit. But we're now looking at a 19-point deficit. That changes things. J-Mac saying, hey, Mario, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday to you all. What up, J-Mac? Let's see, Tennessee not playing as a team. Game, set, and match, says Bulldog. Let's start the clock. They've cut back from this timeout. That was a quick timeout right now. Here's a quick shot under the rim, and they can't even buy a layup here. JP Estrella can't even get a layup. Transition three again. This shot off the front of the rim, rebound. They got to keep the starters in. Nate Ament gets the board. Tennessee hasn't scored in nearly 6 minutes. A turnover for Tennessee again. Here comes Michigan. This one out of bounds. Bad pass. Back to Tennessee. 5:38 left to go. 5:38 left to go. 35-16 is the score. Michigan just absolutely crushing Tennessee at this moment. There's the start. 35-16. Clock is on right now. Gillespie to the corner. A bounce pass, a feed to the inside. Jalen Carey under the rim. We'll pass this one to Ament. Ament inside to Carey. Carey tries to work the post. Got to get the angle. Goes to the left-hand side. And finally, there's a shot that falls there for Tennessee. They have not scored in 6 minutes. That's their first bucket in literally 6 minutes. A foul coming in. It's a foul against Jacoby Gillespie. 5:02 here left to go. Michigan 35, Tennessee 18. Michigan ain't interested in slowing anything down, says Noan. My prediction of Michigan by 15 looking good so far, says one Magician fan. By the way, that foul sends us to the free throw line since we are in the bonus, the foul on Jacoby Gillespie. Elliot Cadeau at the free throw line will shoot the first and score. It's 36-18. Michigan has doubled Tennessee's score. Michigan has doubled Tennessee's score right now. It was more than double not too long ago. Can Tennessee concede? Is there a mercy rule like there is in baseball? 21 skunk is what we do when we play 2K. It's 36-18. The second free throw will miss. Tennessee with the ball here. Spin move, a shot. Ament can't get it to go. Another missed shot for Tennessee. They cannot buy a bucket here. Rebound by Michigan. Burnett gets the board. Here's the shot, and it goes. Looks like Cadeau gets another one. It's 38-18, 20-point spread. We might need that pump cam up. All right. It's generally described as a route blowout or simply doubling up the opponent. Yeah, they've doubled them up for sure, man. 38-18. 38-18 is the score. Here's the shot from inside the paint. A very quick release. JP Estrella keeps trying these hook shots. He thinks he's Wilt Chamberlain, and he's not. I can't tell you how many shots he's missed from 10 feet or less out, at least 4 of them. Michigan with the basketball. Entry pass right here, then a swing to the bottom wing. This three-point shot flies. These guys are clearly just having fun now at this point. Michigan taking shots at will. A foul again on Jacoby Gillespie. He picks up another one. Gillespie picks up 2 fouls here. An official TV timeout. They're going to squeeze in as much. They're going to squeeze in as many of those as they can here, folks. Michigan 38, Tennessee 18. Michigan killing it. As long as they win fairly, says Panny. All right, y'all, raise your hand if you've got money on the line. Raise your hand if you got dollar bills, if you got money on the line right now. Instead of 60 minutes, 40 minutes, says James Joseph. He thinks he's Wilt Chamberlain. He does, dude. I mean, I don't know why he keeps doing these hooks like that. Tevin Lewis, good luck. I got $1,000 on Michigan, but have to win by 8. Yeah, dude, I think you're in a pretty good spot to win by 8 right now. Panny saying, I can only imagine what it might do to these mentally. There we go. There we go. Tawan Sheree saying, dollar bills, y'all. Segundo got his hand up right now. Rich saying me too. Rod, thank you, Mr. Boyce. Fist bumps to you, big dog. Let's go. Appreciate that very much. Where is Coach Barnes? Hand raised, says Curtis. What you got on this, Curtis? Talk to me. We're in a commercial break, folks. It's 38-18 with 3:56 left to play in the first half. Tennessee needs to slow it down, take a breath, and regain their composure. There is tons of time left, but they have to dictate the tempo and make shots if they hope to get back into this game, says Antonio Nexus. Farming for Poly LP rewards here. Nice. Nice. All the way out in Lithuania, huh? Poly market all over the world, huh? B. Berg saying Michigan 8.5. T. Nasty. What up, T. Nasty saying me. Tevin Lewis saying me. Vaca Junkie saying me, or Vacay Junkie. That could be Vacay. Go Blue, says Andrew. Holy cow, 20-point lead. Yeah, bro. Santino, it's a blowout here. Here's hoping that we can keep the audience interested in this game, but I don't blame anybody for looking at this, scoffing, and then bouncing out. It was tied 14-14. It was. Hand raised, said King Duke. Cash out now for degenerates. Cash out now, degenerates, says Roy. Michigan playing for a berth in the Frozen Four in college hockey today as well. T. Nasty got money on the line. Michigan and Duke. Money line $40 to win 80. Thank you, B-Dog Wrench. Cheers to you, sir. Seriously, appreciate that. Michigan with the spread, says Jamie. Go Michigan, says DJ Mascot. Anything can happen when we already seen it during this tournament. Pros are pros. All they do is practice. College kids got to study. That's also true. They are student athletes. That does make sense. And you got to give them a little bit of grace there too, James. You're right. Hard to balance those schedules. Who watches the Elite Eight for free? Me. I do. A lot of people do. About 1,000 people right now watching it for free. So I hope that answered that question there, Cleo. We're at the free throw line. And apparently you too. We're at the free throw line. 38-18. That free throw is no good. We are coming back from this commercial break. Monis Johnson subbing in right now. Looks like Will Cheddar subbing in right now for Michigan as well. Excuse me. Johnson subbing out and Cheddar subbing in right here. Lendenberg is at the free throw line. This is a massacre, says Emo G Gaming. Akpara, 3 fouls. Yeah, dude. Both free throws are no good here. Michigan misses both from the stripe. It's a 20-point game. Tennessee has made 1 of their last 13 shots from the floor. The clock is ticking, and Tennessee is running out of time. Spin move here under the rim, goes up and gets the shot there. Nice spin move. Good strong arms there by Carey. So Jalen Carey gets a bucket, a much-needed bucket. This makes it an 18-point game. On the other hand, Michigan has made 7 of their last 9 shots, a lot of them from downtown. Here's a wide-open triple. Bang! Call it! Count it! It's good! Lendenberg up again with another bucket. Lendenberg now up to 13 after that shot. It is 41-20. More than double the score right now. Michigan absolutely crushing it here. Did I see a reach-in foul happen right now? I did, and it looks like Will Cheddar committed a foul, so we're going to get 1-and-1 free throws because we are in the bonus. So 1-and-1 free throws coming in right now. Looks like at the free throw line is Nate Ament. Nate Ament going to the free throw line to shoot 1. If he makes it, he'll shoot another. If he misses, could get a rebound here. That first free throw looks like it is no good. The putback is there, but it's an over-the-back foul. The official said no. Michigan ball. Man, these officials really making sure Tennessee has a rough ride here, but I don't think it's the official's fault that Tennessee can't buy a bucket. It's definitely not the official's fault that Tennessee can't buy a bucket. By the way, that foul was on Dwayne Brown, who I believe is also now up to 3 fouls after that. Oh, by the way, a foul, because we're in the bonus, takes us to the free throw line on the other side. So Michigan now at the stripe again. First free throw going to miss. That free throw is Roddy Gale. He missed the first of his 2. Michigan is in the bonus plus, by the way. You know what? Let's actually add this. I think we can add the fouls here. Okay. So we got, yeah, I could definitely add the fouls to this. 10-plus fouls right here. Fouls on the other side. Looks like we got 7. Whoops. 7 fouls here. Spin move. There's Carey again. Got to be a foul. They're calling this what? So Carey went up, took the shot. I think they're calling this a goaltend now, which is the right call. So Tennessee gets the 2 points. So I don't know. That's definitely not a goaltend. That's definitely a block. That's definitely a block. They're saying review this. So they missed the goaltend on this side for Michigan, and now they're getting overly excited calling goaltends on this side for Tennessee. My guess is that they're going to roll these 2 points back. It's going to end up being 41-20. It's going to end up being 41-20 is my guess. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's see that one more time. Let's watch this one more time. And there's a challenge. So Michigan will challenge this. This will be a timeout for them. Michigan will challenge. We're going to go to another commercial break. Let's take a quick look right now. Still got about 1,100 people watching. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Quick question. Actually, 265 likes right now. That's not half bad for only having 1,000 people watching. That means we've got over 20% of you guys who've smashed that like button. Thank y'all. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Commercial break. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go, so my clock is a little bit off. I'll speed this up for you guys. Yeah, I think that's going to go down as a block, man. I think Roddy Gale blocked that shot. I think Roddy Gale knocked down that shot. I think they're going to roll back these 2 points. Tennessee is going to be stuck at 20. There you go. Yeah, I think that's a pretty clear angle of the block. Clutch block right there. I think that's a clean block. Okay, let's bring up the chat one more time. Bring up my chat one more time, see what's going on with you guys. Knoxville native here in Honolulu, says Mikey. What up, Mikey? How you doing, sir? Mikey Rickman. At least I can go enjoy the beach after this rough half, says Mikey. Well, most probably will think the refs are leaning the other way. I don't think so. Other angle looks like a block. I think it's pretty clearly a block there, Swaggy. Tennessee a 20-0 run in the second. There says Bird, D-Bird, DeBerto the Phenom, saying Tennessee 20-0 run in the second. E. Geezy saying shout out Mario for keeping me sane during the workday. Thanks for checking in, man. Thanks for saying hello. While you're at work, Gary in the chat, refs thought they were helping out Duke. Someone needs to let them know Duke's not playing yet. Coco saying go blue. What up, Coco? We the people. In order to form a more perfect union, establish justice. Oh, man, what's the rest of the preamble? I can't remember. That's fine. Does that make me un-American? Kidding. The challenge was there, guys. The call has been overturned. And it looks like they get to keep their timeout, so we're going to add this back on. The call has been overturned. They rolled back 2 points. It goes down as a blocked shot now for Roddy Gale. It is going to be an offensive rebound, though, so Tennessee should still have the basketball, and they'll try again. Here's the call. Challenge was successful. Dang, this official right now is dripping sweat, bro. Whoever this referee is might legitimately suffer from hyperhidrosis. This dude is dripping sweat everywhere, and he's wearing stripes. He's not even balling right now. What? Why are you sweating so bad, bro? 2:48 here left to go. 2:48 here left to go. It is 41-20. Director of Basketball Analytics. I didn't know that was a position there for Michigan. Looks like that's working well, though. Clock has started. Tennessee with the basketball, guys. Here's Jacoby Gillespie. He'll pull up and shoot that three-point shot. Buries the three-point shot. They needed that bad. 23-footer is good. Gillespie has made just 2 of 9 shots. 7 of those 9 shots have been three-point shots. That's not very good. Good job defensively there, though, from Gillespie. And the clock is stopped with 2:22. Let's see if there's going to be a foul. I think the officials might be calling this a foul on Cadeau. I think Cadeau is going to be whistled for his first foul right now. I don't understand how he fouled anyone there, though. How did he foul someone there? Okay, another bad call from the officials. This time a bad call in favor for Tennessee. Terrible call, though. Tennessee is at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. Not saying that Tennessee can't use it, because Lord knows they could really use some of these calls in their favor. 1-and-1 free throws, you know, more than bad calls going in their way. They might want to start knocking down some of these free throws. That free throw missed. They got another foul in their favor. Looks like Roddy Gale going to commit a foul right now. This has been a very long first half because the officials have just blown their whistles time and time again. We're now up to 7 fouls here, by the way, for Michigan. We are in the bonus plus. This is good. The first free throw is there finally. Some buckets here. This makes it a 17-point game, so we still got a long uphill climb. 17-point game. Tennessee looking to see if they can even make this a single-digit deficit. JP Estrella's at the free throw line. The second free throw is no good. Tennessee no longer has possession. It's Michigan ball. Michigan on the attack. Looking left, looking right, finds a man. Lendeberg goes up. Lendeberg overshoots it. It's rebounded by Tennessee. Tennessee trying to transition basketball. This one no good by Gillespie. He misses the layup. You got to get these layups, bro. You can't be missing layups. 3-point shot rattles the rim. We got a rebound here for Tennessee. And the Vols with their backs against the walls. Here's Bishop. Boswell feeds inside. Bishop Boswell finds a man inside. That's going to be Jalen Carey, who's carrying the team really at this point. Another shot for him. 26-41. We're back to a 15-point spread. doesn't look great for Tennessee, but if they can get to within 10 before the end of the half, we might have a game still on here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the three-point line. Lendeberg at the wing. Wide open, takes the shot, rattles the rim. It's no good. Rebound by Boswell. So Boswell gets the board. Tennessee can continue to narrow the gap here. Tennessee on a bit of a run. Driving it in, kicks it out to the three-point line. Boswell clears it to Gillespie. Gillespie at the straightaway. About a minute here left to play in the first half. Gillespie makes a move, gets a man on skates, breaks his ankle, shoots the three. It's no good. There's going to be a foul here. They're calling it against Tennessee. Michigan ball. Dead ball foul right now. Michigan gets it. So we're at like 12, 13 fouls here for Tennessee. Gillespie got Burnett on skates, dude. Had him almost falling down. Broke his ankles and missed the triple. That would have been a nasty highlight reel shot, and it would have brought his team into within 12. 58 seconds left to play here. Cheese can't hold him. Unreal, says Gary. Another foul. Another pair of free throws, guys. We're at the stripe shooting 2 shots. It's Will Cheddar. Cheddar shoots. Cheddar scores. Count it. Got the stinky cheese. Cheddar at the free throw line. 42-26. I just don't see how refs could cheat with billions of dollars wagered, says James Joseph. You'd be surprised, James Joseph. You'd be surprised. First free throw was good for Cheddar. Second free throw for Cheddar. Money. Speaking of Cheddar. 43-26 is the score. Michigan up by 17. Up by 17. Tennessee looking for something. Looking for a spark right now. Gillespie in trouble. There's a through ball right now. Lead pass. Hands under. Coming in. It's poked away. It's stolen by Michigan again. They're calling it a blocked shot. There's a pass underneath. Lendeberg gets it again. This is brutal. Yahweh. 32.6 here left to go, guys. 32.6 here left to go. We are going to another commercial break. Timeout was called again. This time it's a timeout for Michigan. They wanted a moment. 32.6 left to play. Say it ain't so, Joe. Bands to make her dance, ayy. Bands to make her dance, ayy. These cheeks clapping, and we ain't using hands, says a million bands. That's an interesting perspective. A million bands says, I'm in Tennessee, but I can't go against my Wolverines, my Pistons, my Lions, my Red Wings, or my Tigers. DJ Gene saying pump cam, question mark? Dangerously close, sir. Dangerously close. Courtney says, good afternoon, Football Nation family. Hello, Courtney. How are you? Welcome in. Doanne saying D. We've got halftime, guys. Halftime on the horizon, 32 seconds from now. Did I plug in my trivia quizzes for today? Maybe not. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Settings, Iowa versus Illinois. No, that's not the right trivia quiz. Did I download my trivia quiz? Tennessee versus Michigan. There you go. Okay, so during halftime, we're going to do our trivia quiz. Don't go anywhere, guys. That'll be fun. 30 seconds on the clock. Michigan on defense. Tennessee with the basketball here. Here's the drive. Looks to the right. Gillespie give and go right now, working with J.P. Estrella. Gillespie trying to get a man off of him. Estrella is wide open. He's been missing these shots time and time again. Tries to drop a tomahawk dunk. Got stopped by Michigan. Looked like a fool trying to do it. Who do you think you are, J.P. Estrella? Respect your opponent. Play clock off. This shot from downtown. It's good. Count it. Trey McKinney knocks this one down before the end of the half. A statement bucket right there. The score is 26-48. And this is brutal if you're a Vols fan. Anyways, let's try to lighten the mood a little bit here, guys. Let's go to our trivia quiz, shall we? Let's try to forget about what we just saw, because that sucked. Let's go into our halftime quiz. I'm going to ask y'all 10 questions. We got 20 minutes on the board during this halftime break. We'll start the clock right now. Let's start with question number 1, guys. Question number 1. What is the name of the Tennessee Volunteers mascot, guys? Is it A, Smokey? Is it B, Bernie? Or is it C, Jimmy? A, B, or C? What is the name of the mascot? Do you know the answer to question number 1? Question number 1, Smokey, Bernie, or Jimmy? Smokey, Bernie, or Jimmy? The answer is Smokey. Good job, guys. Had a couple of you guys check in right there with the correct answer. By the way, this Smokey, they continue to do this. They are blue tick cornhounds. That is the breed of animal here, blue tick cornhounds, and that's their mascot. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2, what city is the University of Michigan located in? What city is the University of Michigan located in? Is it Troy, Michigan? Is it Detroit, Michigan? Or is it Ann Arbor, Michigan? Where is this university located? A, B, or C? Easy ones here, guys. We got a couple of layups for y'all. What city is the University of Michigan located in? The answer is C, y'all. The city of Ann Arbor, Michigan, in case you did not know. There it is. It's in that southern tip of the glove, right? If it's your hand, it's right down here. Now you know, in case you did not know. All right, I've got a few more questions for y'all. We're just getting this started. This one's going to be a big step up right now, guys. Who is Tennessee's all-time leading scorer? Is it Bernard King, Allen Houston, or Chris Lofton? Just know that Tennessee is not exactly the world's biggest basketball school, so chances are that the biggest names you see out here are likely going to be the answer. Is it A, B, or C? Is it A, B, or C for Tennessee, for the Vols? The answer is Allen Houston. Allen Houston is the answer. You see him right there. He scored 2,800 career points with Tennessee, with the Vols. There you go. King was a stud, though, says Doan. Next question. How many times have the Michigan Wolverines won the men's national championship? Is it 1, 2, or 3? How many times have the Wolverines won the men's national championship? James Joseph says a shot in the dark right now. A couple y'all saying A, B, C. 5 more seconds here, guys. The answer is just the one. Back in 1989, the Michigan Wolverines men's basketball program won, but that is their only officially recognized championship. That is it, just the one in 1989. Man, I got a lot of you guys on that one. Who holds Tennessee's record for the most steals in a single game? Who holds Tennessee's record for the most steals in a single game? Is it Jajuan Smith? Is it Josh Richardson? Or is it Jacoby Gillespie? Do you know? A, B, or C? Right now, the most steals in a single game ever in school history? The man is currently on the court right now. It is Jacoby Gillespie, guys. He once pulled out 8 steals in a single game against Oklahoma. That was this year in February, breaking the school record for the most steals ever in one single game. Question number 6. Which of these 2021 top 10 NBA draft picks was once a Michigan Wolverine? Is it Franz Wagner? Is it Evan Mobley? Or is it Cade Cunningham? All 3 of whom were drafted in the 2021 draft. All 3 of whom were top 10 picks. Top 10 picks here, guys, in the draft. The answer is Franz Wagner, who is a very key element right now. Very key element for the Orlando Magic and their playoff hopes right now. So in case you did not know, Franz Wagner was the answer to that question. First round pick. Question number 7. Which of these 2011 NBA first-round picks was once a Tennessee Volunteer? Is it A, Tobias Harris? Is it B, Klay Thompson? Or is it C, Jimmy Butler? All three of whom were first-round picks in the 2011 draft. Who is it, A, B, or C? Who is it, A, B, or C? The answer is Tobias Harris, man, and boy, oh boy, did he grow into his frame. Looks much better with the longer hair. Tobias Harris is playing currently with the Detroit Pistons. He was selected 19th overall in that 2011 draft. Been in the NBA for a while. Let's go to question number 8. Question number 8. Who holds the Michigan Wolverines' single-season record for blocks? Is it Chris Webber? Is it Glenn Rice? Or is it Adai Mara? A, B, or C? What do you know? The most blocks in one single season. Some of you guys might be upset with yourselves for this one. It's actually Adai Mara. 70, what is that, 80 blocks? And I'm pretty sure that is this season. He is 7'3", guys. 7'3". The answer is C. The answer is C. All right, next question. Next question now, guys. Which Hall of Fame quarterback, y'all better know this one, you're watching Football Nation. Which Hall of Fame quarterback graduated from the University of Tennessee? Is it Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, or Ben Roethlisberger? A, B, or C? Which Hall of Fame quarterback graduated from the University of Tennessee? The answer is Peyton Manning, guys. The answer is Peyton Manning. Good job. I'm so glad that most of y'all got this one right. If anybody got this one wrong, that would have broken my heart. It is Peyton Manning. You can see him there. I got one more for you guys, and then halftime will be over. We still got 12 minutes in this halftime break. Or our trivia quiz will be over here. Which Olympic gold medalist graduated from the University of Michigan? Was it A, Shaun White? Is it B, Michael Phelps? Or is it C, Simone Biles? A, B, or C? You guys should know this one. You guys should know this one. Maybe. Maybe. The answer is Michael Phelps, guys. Michael Phelps went to the University of Michigan, and look at all the gold medals on that dude. He is covered. He's basically made of gold medals, man. A lot of y'all got this one right here as well. So those final two questions probably helped boost your overall score for a lot of y'all. I know this trivia quiz was harder than a lot of the other ones, mostly because Tennessee does not have a gaggle of superstars that have rolled through their program. But the question then becomes, how did y'all do on this trivia quiz? Did y'all do all right on the trivia quiz? We still looking okay? How did we do? Remember the time Bobby Boucher showed up at the halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl? Do ya? Pepperidge Farms remembers. I failed again, says Swaggy McNolegs. I think a lot of people probably struggled a little bit on this one. That explains the pot smoking, says Huh. Leon got 7 out of 5. Leon, well done. Ricky always scoring a perfect score of 10 out of 10. Yes, DJ Gene, he did. I changed a couple of questions because we were just trying to keep things fresh. But yeah, he put this one together. Just curious, are you able to tell when he puts trivia quizzes together versus when I put trivia quizzes together? Just curious. Just curious. Let's see. I got a C, says Living Like Larry. Frank got a B. Or Frank saying B. Paul Rivera saying it's time for open mic night. 5 out of 5, says Bubba Jack. 60%, says Daniel. Half and half. Goes great in my coffee. Tennessee does not have a hockey team. The SEC needs a hockey itinerary, says Doan. All right, guys. Virtual says Waterboy. Not much difference, says DJ Gene. Cool. Awesome. Perfect. That's exactly what we were going for. If you can't tell the difference between my quizzes and his quizzes, then we are in tandem, and that's the way we want it to be. That's the way we want it to be. That is awesome. Good. That puts a smile on my face. Cool. Oi! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Vandy owns Tennessee. Southside saying got all Tennessee questions wrong. Looks like a corrupt mind is apparently a dingleberry. Okay. Hey, man. As long as you're aware of what you are, you're good. A corrupt mind. Got 2 wrong, says Austin. Nice. 5 out of 10, says Bubba Jax. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Farshad got 8 out of 10. Well done. Fun fact, says Scott Whitaker. Here's a fun fact. I'm ready for some coffee. Balanced, says Michael Mack. Balanced. Cooper, yeah, man, I'm here again. I tell you what. I will be here for the rest of March Madness. You can count on me for that. I will be here for you for the rest of March Madness. I pinky promise, dude. I got you. I got you, Cooper. I got you. Bands with 9 out of 10. You're welcome. You are very welcome. Salute to self-awareness, says Michael Mack. Corn, also known as maize. Go Big Ten. Mais. Top Gun Dilly says 9 out of 10. All right, folks, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave some stats here for y'all real quick. I'm going to just put this up on the board. I am running on fumes here, so I am going to run downstairs really quick, brew another pot of coffee, and ask my wife to bring it up to me. But I'm going to go get that started here real quick. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Please stand by. That'll work. All right, so it looks like we had coffee already brewed from earlier this morning. I don't normally like drinking reheated coffee. So what I did is I iced it. We got ice in the coffee. We're good to go. That should help. This live? No, this was pre-recorded yesterday. I got the game script, and so I ended up, yeah. And I knew you were going to leave that comment. So, no, this is not live. This is pre-recorded. Let's see. That tune? Whoops. Yes, this is live, says Samuel. It's all rigged, says Jay. It's all rigged. Top Gun Dilly saying, if Mario not there to name check, I do exist, says Roy Williams. Roger saying Michigan will take it to the Final Four. However, Arizona will be next in the ACAA champions. All right, guys, for those of y'all who were just taking a look right now but didn't actually read the stats, let's read these together. I'm going to try to walk y'all through it. There's a possibility that you may not have had your fingers on the screen. So let's do this. Okay. You can zoom in, by the way, if you're on your phone or if you're on a tablet, but if you're on a PC or a TV and you're watching me on your TV, you should have this text big enough to read. But I'll go ahead and break this down for you. Take a look. Let's all turn our attention to the bottom side of this screen. We got 3 minutes left in halftime, but bottom side of the screen right now. We'll start by taking a look at the overall field goal percentage for both sides. This is really, really bad for Tennessee. They are shooting the ball at 24%. What on earth is that? 24%? Are you kidding me? They have made 9 of 37 shots. 9 of 37 shots for Tennessee. Meanwhile, Michigan, 52% from the floor. They've made 15 of 29. They have taken 8 less shots than Tennessee and have made 6 more shots than Tennessee. They have been mopping the floor with this Vols team. Behind the three-point line, it does not get much better for Tennessee. They're shooting, actually gets worse. They're shooting 23% from downtown. Meanwhile, they're shooting 42% from downtown for Michigan. That's the second line right here at the bottom. I'll highlight it for you. Three-point percentage, that's what we're looking at. Free throw percentage down here at the bottom one more time. 50% for Tennessee. They've taken 10 free throws. Michigan has almost doubled the free throws here, but that's because they've spent like half this half. They've spent a quarter of the game in the bonus. So 19 free throws in the first half of this game. Looking at turnovers, Tennessee has committed 6. Michigan has committed 4. Looking at rebounds, it hasn't been crash boards today for Michigan, but they don't need it at this point. 21 rebounds for Michigan, 25 for Tennessee. Percent lead of this game, 68% of this game has been led by Michigan. 25% of this game feels like I don't know where that 25% came from the first 4 minutes of the game, I guess. But first 5 minutes of the game, 25% of this game was led by Tennessee. Largest lead of the day for Tennessee was just 3 points. Largest lead of the day, you're looking at it right now for Michigan, 22-point lead at halftime. Michigan in the driver's seat. Michigan should be good to go. And according to the ESPN stats and analytics here, according to the stats and analytics, where is that? This is a win probability. There you go. 99.1% win probability for Michigan. Less than 1% for Tennessee. But they're saying there's a chance. There's still a chance, isn't there? There's always a chance. I want to see a 40-point lead after 6 minutes, says Lebowski. Downtown is a weak game for Tennessee. Seems like they don't have any strong game regardless, man. All your field goals, dude, 9 of 37 from the floor. 9 of 37 from the floor? Come on. Those are very low percentage shots, man. Low. They've literally made 6 shots inside the three-point line. That's it. I'll say that one more time. Tennessee has made 6 shots. Is that right? Yeah, 6. Because 3 of those shots were made from outside. So if only 9 shots have fallen, they've made 6 shots inside the arc in the entire first half. You can't win games there. You cannot win games playing ball like that. You cannot win games playing ball like that. Anyways, we'll scroll back up. We'll leave the graphic up right now. Looks like Akpara going to sub back in. Tennessee Battlefield from Iowa State being down their All-American in that game, says Michael. The New Gasol are going to win this tournament, says Javier. Tennessee getting BTA. Does Vegas ever accept EBT cards? Chat, do not talk trash about Tennessee, even though I like Michigan. The Mitten. I watched Arizona last night, and I was not impressed at all. We will beat Arizona, says Luther O'Daniels. I see you out there with your Michigan logo. Their All-American wasn't that good, Michael, says Raleigh. Says Rella? Reliavo? What's up, dude? Struggling on these names right now. Harvard can't be tough. They let me in, says Paul. All right, man. My condolences at Tennessee fans. Oh, my. Take the under, says Jay. Well, it looks like it's time to get to the second half here, folks. We're going to subtract a few of the fouls here. We'll start with a fresh, clean slate on the fouls for both sides. We got to put 20 minutes on the board for the second half. It's going to be a long 20 minutes here for Tennessee as they continue to get beat up. But the second half is about to get started. Paul saying keep those comments rolling, folks. American Girl saying no one likes Michigan. No one likes Michigan, she says. She says, we're sorry for Kid Rock. Kidding. All right, there's the inbound pass, guys. Michigan with the basketball. Let's start the clock. The clock has started. Michigan with the basketball. Tennessee on defense. The score is 48-26. Second half getting started here. Three-point line. Pass this one backwards to Lendeberg. Lendeberg inside again to Mara. Mara posted up right now. Mara working against Estrella. Shot goes off the back of the rim. Tennessee's got a bit of a rhythm here. They look like they've got some juice, like someone changed their batteries or something. They're moving a lot faster right now here. Sharp pass to the corner. This three-point shot flies. That's off the back of the rim. Well, it looks like the accuracy issues are still there. It's not that they're running out of gas. They just can't shoot right now. So, Cadeau feeds inside, and Cadeau will find Lendeberg for another bucket. It is 50-26. Tennessee down by 24. Another shot here for Michigan, and they will have doubled them up again. This is impressive by Michigan. Looking like Michigan is the real deal. Of course, Tennessee being the number 6 seed, people are questioning whether or not they should even be here. Estrella gets a shot to go. It's a hook shot there for him. An assist for Jacoby Gillespie as well, for whatever that's worth. We're looking at a 22-point game. Mara at the straightaway. Mara to the right finds Cadeau. Cadeau, a size mismatch right now. He's got Akpara in his face, but the speed is there. Nice pass, and Mara will finish the job. Nice pass to Mara, trusting that his teammate would be there. Half-court pass on the inbound. Well set. Michigan already backed up on defense here quickly. Tries to fight his way in. Going to shoot. No whistle here. There seemed to have been a lot of contact. The official does not blow it. But Michigan now has the ball after the missed shot. Clears this out. Mara for three. Counted for Mara. Oh, my goodness. Mara with a triple. Adai Mara buries this one. It's 55-28. Largest lead of the day. It's a 27-point lead. Is that right? Is my math right here? Here's a three-point shot going the other way. Gillespie knocks one down to keep this game, I guess, interesting, to keep people's parlays alive here at this point. Most people watching this game right now are only watching not because this game is interesting, but because they got money on the line or because they like to hang out with me. Either way, Mara is in the paint. The ball is stolen here by Tennessee. Tennessee forces a turnover. Bishop Boswell clears this one out. Gillespie at the three-point line. Gillespie lets it fly again. Another three-point shot will fall for Gillespie. He's heating up. Gillespie heating up. It's a 21-point game here. Still have forever to go. Gillespie's up to 12 points after that shot. Lendeberg going to use a screen right now. Lendeberg uses the screen here from Burnett. Ball is poked away, but Lendeberg recovers. Backwards pass to Elliot Cadeau. Cadeau to the left. Lendenberg with it again. Shot clock down to 3. He sees a man in the corner. Open, shoots. Boswell, no good. This ball goes, ooh, looks like out of bounds. Out of bounds, last touch. Excuse me, not Boswell. Burnett took the shot. We stopped the clock with 16:32, so Burnett shot, but it's no good. Michael saying, I'm watching because I'm a Michigan fan and alumni. Well, I will say, Paul saying, we're watching to read the comments right now. We're watching to read the comments right now. Thanks for hanging out here, guys. 16:27 left to go. Little shake and bake here from Tennessee. Inside pass, another missed shot. This time Felix Okpara misses from just 12 feet out. Michigan transition. Lendenberg jams it down. 57-34. Brutal 23-point game right now. Michigan in full control. 16 minutes left to go. Gillespie backwards, one more pass and another pass, working the rotation on the outside. Baseline jump shot off the back of the rim and into the hands of a white jersey again. Tennessee struggling all day. The three-point shot is there for Burnett, and it's 60-34. Michigan just stepping on the necks right now. Curb stomping Tennessee. A swat from Mara, a block from Mara now. And Michigan, this is just crazy. The poor Vols. The Volunteers did not volunteer for this, man. I tell you what. Mara's at the three-point line. 15 minutes left to play. Foul coming in. Looks like it'll be against Tennessee. Dead ball with 15:15 left to go. Jalen Carey picks up the foul. My goodness, this is just pathetic, though, says Michael. Rejected, says Mark McKay. Oh, man, Tennessee doesn't know how to hit them. This is brutal, dude. Halftime, coming out of halftime, guys, 5 minutes into this thing. It's 60-34. We go to a commercial break right now. OMG, says Doan. 100 blocks in a season for Mara, says Virtual Vernon. Basically, man. Yeah. Basically, I think someone did. I think too many games were too close, and the NCAA was like, you know what, Michigan? Just go for it. Back to mixing the shine, says Tennessee. Bad representation of the SEC, says Jay Antoine. Let's see. This is about to be a 30-point lead in a minute, says A Million Bands. Yeah, it's pretty close, man. It is about to be a 30-point lead. Big Ten, mismatch not good, says Ashbury. This is just embarrassing for Tennessee, says Nasty Canasta. Good and bad like Michigan. Damn. Just damn, says B-Dog Wrench. Is Michigan playing the Washington Generals today? Oh, man. Tennessee shouldn't be in the tournament. SEC hype got them an invite. Better be careful. The SEC might form their own conference with the ACC in basketball. Interesting thought there. Francis saying, I live in Tennessee. Thank you for checking in. Let's see. I figured Michigan would win, but wow. The weather is a hell of a lot better, says James Joseph. STJ, St. John's will hate doing his show. STJ will hate doing his show today. To be honest, I didn't think Big Ten would be this good this year, says Virtual Vernon. They're just dominating. James saying, I'd walk to school in Michigan and wanted to lay in the snow and die. Okay, James. The reason why Tennessee is called the Volunteers is because they volunteer to lose, says Samuel. Well, they're doing a great job of it. I still have faith in Tennessee, though, says Francis. They will find my little Southside saying Tennessee is terrible. Looks like Do It Fluid Mover Man saying Michigan will beat just about anyone. LOL, the SEC won a natty last year. I think they're okay, says Wisdom Martin. Fair enough. But the Gators did lose to Iowa. The Gators did get eliminated by Iowa, so that's a thing. Are you really? You know, Mi Tierra, I like that place. It's the one off of I-10, right? Over there by the rim. Am I tripping? Is that not the location, Paul? 3-point shot flies from Burnett. We're back from this commercial break quickly here, guys. Put in the bench players. It's time to pull out the bench. Maybe not yet, guys. Tennessee down by a lot. It's a 26-point lead right now for Michigan. Tennessee will pull the trigger. Gillespie shoots the three. Can't get that shot to fall. It's another rebound here for Michigan. Gillespie missing the 26-footer. Here is Michigan. By the way, we won't be doing the pump cam here today either. I'm going to try to keep my energy because, like I said, I'm tired. But another 3-point shot flies, and Lendeberg has made this a 29-point lead for Michigan. Tennessee may not even score 50 points today, bro. And Michigan might score 100. There's a shot that misses again. Another missed shot for Tennessee. An 8-foot turnaround jump shot. You can't knock it down from 8 feet away, bro. 8 feet away. You're basically playing on a little tykes. You can't lay it up. 14 minutes left to play in this game. Tennessee with 2 timeouts remaining. There's another 3 ball that flies. Fighting for the rebound right now. I believe this is going to be Tennessee basketball. Players pushing each other around. Ooh, emotions rising right now. Looks like Amari Evans gets into it right there. With someone from Michigan, that might be the most entertaining part of this game. 14:02 left to go. Yet Iowa made the Elite Eight, says Virtual. They did. Michigan, please go over 76, says Elliott. What is the over-under for today's game? It's scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. I'm not even looking at that right now. Here is fighting for the rebound here, so I can see why. Evans got all wrapped up right there with Johnson. Johnson and Evans. Oh, and the cheerleaders on the sidelines. You could sit. She just bit her lip watching that, man. She's about to risk it. Did she get? Whoa, okay. Cheerleader on the sideline liked what she saw right there. 14:02 left to go. 14:02 left to go right now. It was an intense moment, so. All right, they're looking. This might be a technical foul right here. How does Akpara have 1 rebound? Dude's a burger, says Joseph. 14:02 left to go. A technical foul right here, most likely. Oh, Mi Tierra is located in Market Square downtown, says Paul. I'm thinking of La Gloria at the rim. La Gloria. The Glory, for those who don't speak Spanish. The Glory A. All right, guys, in this basketball game, the score is 63-34. They're looking at this, gosh, this is such a waste. This feels like such a waste of a game right now. Totally unnecessary shoulder check right there by Jalen Carey as well. Totally unnecessary shoulder check by Jalen Carey. After review, dead ball contact technical foul on Carey for no reason because he's an idiot. Anyone can shoot the 2 shots right now. The official's still sweating all over everything. So the world's sweatiest referee handing out a technical foul to Jalen Carey. We got 2 free throws now coming in right now. They said anybody can shoot these free throws. So it looks like for Michigan right now, they've got 2 free throws for Lendeberg. He knocks down the first. It is 64-34. We now have 30 points in this game. 64-34. 14:02 left to go. Second free throw. No good. They will get the basketball here as well. 4 personal fouls there for Carey as well. A frustration foul, says Scott Whitaker. Carey could get bounced. He's close. He only needs 1 more foul to get ejected from this game anyways. He's already in foul trouble with 4 of them. There's the inbound pass, and it looks like a whistle comes in and another foul, so 2 more free throws coming up. Actually, who's this foul on? Are we going to get 2 more free throws? They just inbounded the pass. They're lining up for free throws. Now it looks like Johnson's going to shoot 2 more shots. Bruh, Tennessee is failing me, says Francis. The ref is sweating because he has skin in the game, says Paul. Just another foul. Like this whole game, the clock has not ticked for so long because it's been foul after foul after foul after free throw after free throw after free throw. Stopped clock here, missed call there, challenge from the officials, TV timeout. The pace of this game has been brutal to watch. The pace of this game has been brutal to commentate on. Difficult pacing right now. It looks like Tennessee might be throwing in the towel. They've emptied out the bench right now. And maybe not the whole bench. Gillespie is still out there, but I do see a few other players. Here's another foul. You got to be kidding me. Another foul. This time it's on the Michigan side. 65-34. It's a 31 game. Freimeister says it was 15:30 like 10 minutes ago. We're barely past the 14-minute mark. Told you 30-point lead was coming, says a million bands. You're right. Here's the move for Tennessee. An alley-oop upstairs. Easy play right there. There's the jam for Tennessee. We start the clock. So Tennessee gets the dunk right there. They needed it. I've got a jersey number that I don't even have on my roster here unless I misread it, and I did misread it. There's a feed inside. So Okpara made a shot coming back the other way. Michigan makes a shot. This time it's Lendeberg who's just been everywhere today. 67-36. 67-36, 13 minutes here left to go. Going to the left. Right now, Jacoby Gillespie. Gillespie looking for a man inside. It's Amari Evans. The whistle stops the clock again. You ever seen the seasoning that they use? It's called Slap Your Mama. I'm about to do that to these officials if they keep blowing the whistle. Just let this game finish, bro. Just let the game finish. Here's the inbound pass. Here's a three-point shot from downtown. That one off the back of the rim. Ethan Berg missed it. Big miss for Ethan Berg. Amari Evans tries. Evans rattles the rim. It's also no good. Roddy Gale with the basketball. He gets the rebound. He moves this over to the left-hand side. It's Elliot Cadeau. Cadeau. To the right, it's Mara. Mara give and go back to Cadeau. And it's stolen. That's a steal right there. Gillespie comes up with a steal. That's what he does, and a rejection. But the putback, way to follow through for Tennessee. 38-67. It's 29 points. 29-point spread right now. Michigan whooping that bottom here. Michigan whooping right now. Left, right. Trey McKinney with the basketball. Here is Adai Mara. Mara, jab step. Actually, we're going left and right. Lendeberg shoots the three. This is no good. He gets his own rebound from the three-point line and puts it up and in. The score is 38, Tennessee, Michigan 69. Giggity, giggity, giggity goo. Here's another shot that goes for Tennessee here under the rim. That'll be Jacoby Gillespie who makes another. He'll be up to 14 points after that shot. Behind the back here, nice move by Elliot Cadeau. Passes to the three-point line, gets a player to jump, steps up and shoots from the elbow. Trey McKinney knocks this one down like a champ. 71-40 is the score. 31-point lead for Michigan. Can Tennessee even crack 50 today? Gillespie looks left, left, left. Couple passes to the left side at the top wing. Gillespie gets it back. Gillespie sees a lane open. He'll drive and take it in. He's up to 16 points right now. 42-71. Tennessee just getting wrecked here. I mean, are you not going to get a 10-second violation here? Okay. So they rolled this thing in and just let the clock tick right now. I'm pretty sure that you would still get a violation, but I guess I just don't know the rules well enough. There's a jam right here. Gillespie gets the jam and the foul. 10:41. Gillespie gets the steal, the dunk, the and one, and it's 44-71 right now. Looks like a foul on Lendeberg. So Lendeberg will pick up, what is that, his first foul of the day? Maybe his second foul of the day. 44-71. Man, 27-point game? There's just no way, man. 27-point game with 10 minutes and 41 seconds here left to go. We're really just kicking it right now. Let's see. Do It Fluid Mover, man, saying you could player hate on Michigan, but we don't care, Michigan this year. I'm calling fourth quarter comeback. If only there were quarters in basketball, in college basketball, though, Boomer Sooner. First half, second half, no quarters today. UT sucks, says Do It Fluid Mover, man. Wait, UT Austin? No. Well, they kind of suck, too. 50, says Ashbury. Krusty sang that with passion. Tennessee on a run, 42-71. That's like a video game set to rookie level. Wow. Yeah, kind of is. Tennessee moneyline odds plus $7,001 to win 700 right now? You're kidding. $1 to win 700. But, I mean, you're really just giving $1 to someone because, or, you know. Thank you, Ricky. Cheers to you, sir. I agree. Today is Michigan's day. Are you the master, YouTube? YouTube is my master, actually. You better bet that's plus 700. Hey, man, $1. I'd totally throw $1 into that. As a matter of fact, if it's a 7,000 payout, I got 5 on it. If that's the case. Looks like Alien saying, bro, Michigan better win. They better win it all. How they've been playing is just wild, says Alien. Look, dude, I said this earlier. I'm with you on that, Alien. I was talking about this today, and someone in the chat earlier was like, yeah, well, Michigan hasn't played any good teams. Look, dude, here's the fact. Regardless of who they've played, Michigan has scored at least 90 points in every March Madness game so far, and they are on track to do it again today. They might crack triple digits for the second time in this March Madness contest. They beat Howard 101-80. They beat St. Louis 95-92, and they beat Alabama 90-77. So, what does that mean? That means Michigan's got some dogs on that side. Tennessee in this tournament has yet to score 80 points. They haven't scored even 80 points in the last 5 games. So did you really expect Tennessee to win this game? I have to know. Did you really expect Tennessee to win this game? They haven't even scored 80 points in the last 5 games, forgetting the March Madness thing. March Madness aside, nowhere on here do you see that. So I'm not surprised by this score right now. Free throw line, Gillespie shoots, Gillespie scores. 45-71. It's a 26-point game. There's the inbound. Now, you wait until now to full court press defense? Not when you were down 15 or anything like that. You wait until you're down 30 points to do full court press and try to actually get back in this game. Michigan with the basketball. 10.5. Mara back here again to Lendeberg. Lendeberg kicks it to the wing. This wing 3, no good. But it looks like there was a foul on the shot. This could be 3 shots right here. Trey McKinney lined up the triple. Foul on Dwayne Brown. Foul on Dwayne Brown. Nobody expected this kind of beatdown, though, says Waylon Jennings. 10:19 left to go. We're seeing a few substitutions right now, or we will in a moment. Trey McKinney at the free throw line to shoot a shot. By the way, 4 fouls in here for Tennessee. 3 fouls right now for Michigan. The first free throw is good. The score is 72-45. 10:19 left to go in this basketball game, and the misery will be over soon here for Tennessee. Second free throw, also good. And they were at the three-point line, so we'll see a third shot as well. Amari Evans subbing out for Tennessee right now. We're seeing Nate Ament sub back in for Tennessee. Ament not in foul trouble, but just has not been producing, man. 4 points in today's game. All 3 shots counted. All 3 shots good at the free throw line for Trey McKinney. So McKinney knocks down 3 shots. 10:19 left to play. Tennessee, I don't know if they really believe that they can come back in this game, but they're going to keep fighting here because that's what they volunteered for. 31% field goal shooting today for Tennessee, 55% for Michigan. Here's the ball at the three-point line. Nate Ament at the wing, ice cold today. He's played a lot of minutes in this game and only has 4 points. He finds Gillespie in the corner. Gillespie pump fake. Shot clock down to 2. Spin move. It's stolen. A weird, awkward-looking play here. It's a shot clock violation. So 9:48 left to go. Solid defensive possession by Michigan. Again, Michigan has scored 90 points in every game in this March Madness. Tennessee hasn't even scored 80 points once in this March Madness game. Michigan sitting with 74. Tennessee sitting with 45. There is the inbound pass. It's poked away. It looks like someone got shoved into the bench right now. Oops. Is that a turnover? This said turnover down below. Let's take a closer look. Please stand by. Nine minutes and 47 seconds here left to go. I love sports in general. Found myself. Love it. All right, guys, there's the inbound pass, and it looks like there is going to be a foul here. Tennessee really fighting for as many possessions as they can get. But this will be foul number 4, and they are calling this – are they calling this a turnover? Interesting. So they're calling this a turnover, and it was ripped out of the hands of Michigan. Tennessee now really fighting for these possessions that they can get. There's the inbound pass. Quick foul again. Stop blowing the damn whistle. Just let them play, ref. Oh, my goodness. I digress. Let's get the ball inbounded again. This is redonkulous, bro. This is redonkulous. Here is a shot underneath the rim. It is 47-74. Palindrome score. Full court press defense here for Tennessee. A little too late. And we're in the corner. A pump fake at the three-point line, and it's almost stolen. Michigan lines it up. This one, no good. Got to be a foul again, though. More whistles. Bro, where's my whistle? I'm going to start blowing the whistle for them. This is ridiculous. Hold on, let's take a quick look right now. I'm curious. Fouls in this game. 18 whistles blown for just Tennessee. 13 more. We've seen the whistle get blown 31 times in this game, and there's still 9 minutes left to play. 31 whistles. 31 fouls in this game, split between both sides. That's crazy to me. .909 left to go. Inbound pass, three-point shot, front of the rim, no good. Gillespie fights for the rebound. He gets it. Another foul. Are you kidding me? Another whistle? Is that against what? Dude, this is a joke. This is a joke. Here's the drive. Here's the move. Gillespie with the basketball right now. I'm curious. I'm going to look something up right now. I want to find out what the most whistles, the most fouls in a game were for NCAA. We're going to look that up. Maybe someone can look it up for me while I call this game. Tennessee with the basketball. Gillespie fakes right, goes left, passes to the right. And this ball is just going to be stolen. No, it's not. It's just going to bounce and kind of be loose ball. Picked up by Tennessee, jammed at the rim. 49-74. Hey, Tennessee might actually break 50 points today. Elliot Cadeau going behind the back right now. Left and right, showing off the moves here. Inside pass, there's a shot, another foul, the bucket, and one. 76-49. 76-49. Okay. Taking a look at some of this. Out of bounds, says Doan. Welcome to, hey, we got a new touchdown level member. What's going on, GWL? Okay. Let's see. Wow. So the most combined fouls ever was 84 combined fouls. That was in 1953. A more recent example is UMass versus Fordham in 2025, which had 79 fouls and 122 free throws. So I'm basically complaining about nothing right now. The score is 76-49. Here's the drive. Nate Ament will shoot and score a foul again, though. So at least I'm on to something. There is another foul in this game. Let's add these up again. So we get another one right here. Ament just knocks down his second shot. We're up to, we're creeping up on 40, though. 19 and 4. We got 33 fouls so far. 33 fouls so far. We're halfway there. The record for the most combined fouls in NCAA men's tournament 1979 is 79. That's close, Freimeister. Go back a little further. Go back a little bit further, and in 1953, they had a few more. Here's what I pulled right now. That was between Arizona and Northern Arizona. That's the stat that I pulled. Okay, guys, let's correct my scoreboard. I'm distracted with the chat. I'm more focused on the chat than this game. Definitely a one-sided game. Definitely an obvious win for Michigan. The officials are killing me right now. They keep blowing the whistles, and they're making this game terrible to watch. The officiating is making this game brutal, dude. The officiating is making this game brutal for me. And brutal for you, mostly for you. 76-52. 1-and-1 free throws coming in right now. Up to 7 fouls, Tennessee. Here's the first free throw coming in. Nate Ament committed the foul. Nimari Burnett makes the first free throw. It is 77-52. 73 fouls called in the match. Seton Hall and Niagara in 2013. This is the one that I got. 84 combined fouls in 1953. Blow the whistle, says YD. Just keep doing it. Now we got to set the new record. Now we want to see as many whistles as we can. This somewhere in between. I call this a lack of commitment from the officials right now. Commit. Blow the whistle. Do it. Just keep stopping the game. 8 minutes left to go right now. Tennessee with the ball. Gillespie lines up a triple. He'll shoot this one. That, no good. It's an offensive board. Fighting for it, stripped out of his hands. No whistle there again, so it's a steal here for Michigan. 7:45 left to go. Going to the left in the corner right now is Trey McKinney. McKinney in the paint. McKinney clears it again. Elliot Cadeau swings it. Corner three. This one offline there by Cheddar. So Cheddar can't get the shot to go. A defensive rebound by Akpara. Talk about a non-factor today, Akpara, for real, though. There's a foul on Mara. 7:20 left to go. Another foul. Hey, let's go. Purple Love saying both teams are boring. There's a basketball game in my free throws. So, yeah, somewhere in my free throw shooting today, there's a basketball game apparently happening. Paula says the Valero Texas Open starts on Thursday, April 2nd in San Antonio. Always the week before the Masters. I've actually been to the Valero Texas Open. The last job that I had, I worked for a company, an IT company called ICS, and the owner of that company is pretty well off. He's friends with a lot of big construction groups here in San Antonio. But long story short, I got to go to a mixer at the 18th hole, and we literally spent the whole day at the 18th hole with all you can eat, all you can drink, just watching golf. And I don't watch golf, bro. But that was a lot of fun. The Valero Texas Open is pretty cool. Knew a guy named Ken Commit. Ken Commit? Too bad it wasn't Kent. Kent Commit. UA 98, Michigan 84, says Sam. Brandon McBroom saying the ref has a bet on the amount of fouls called. That's why he's sweating. That could be why he's so sweaty. Or he's just out of breath from blowing the whistle so much. Looks like after being a no-show for the CFB playoffs for 3 years straight, UF basketball team bought a basketball title. to ease the transition of being a basketball conference only. Hands up to that, he says. Did you drink water today, says Nicholas Sampson. No. Paul saying, and you didn't invite us. Hey, man, it wasn't on my bankroll. Let's see. Tiger won't beat the Masters, at least not driving, LOL. I knew a guy named Tim Burr. There was a kid that I literally just met, it was during the Elijah Garcia football camp. His actual birth name is Tough Guys. Tough Guys is his name. They gave me a pin for showing up, says James. He was a master procrastinator. Better than being a baiter. Better than being a master. Let's see. Color commentary for golf. Happy Gilmore style. That would be fun. That would be fun. LOL, Uncle Sam is funny by itself. Yup. It's over, says Lorene. Oh, I think most of us know this. Can't wait for West Florida to join D1 basketball. I thought this was going to be a good game. I thought so too, Alien. I thought so too, man. Okay. Here we go. 7:20 left to go in this basketball game. Michigan 78, Tennessee 52. Can Tennessee even bring it back to within 20? Could you imagine if Michigan lost this game down up by 26 with 7:20 left to go? What would that take? A lot. Okay. Yexel Lendeberg, 27 points in this game. Looks like Michigan will win, says Aaron. I agree. But if you're crazy and you want to put $1 on Tennessee, apparently, you could, should your selection hit, you could end up 700Xing that play. Let's go, Duke, says New God Flow. What up, New God Flow? Is it over? Are we there yet? Not yet, guys. My math teacher in junior high was Mr. Dover, and we all called him Ben, even though his name was not. That's a good one, too. That's a good one, too. Well, haven't even seen. There we go. There's the inbound pass. Now we've got action here. Did he just rack him? What just happened here? I think the official just clearly missed someone, for lack of a better term, just like nut check the other guy right now, and the official was like, let it happen. 7:16 left to go. Looks like there's a foul on a Daimara, and we're at the free throw line. Felix Akpara shoots the first free throw. Dude, Akpara can't even make a free throw right now. Tennessee is awful at this point. Just awful at this point. Akpara misses the first free throw. He misses both free throws. The ball goes out of bounds. It's Michigan ball. Santino says it, all ball. That's exactly right. I just saw that. He went nuts. Okay. Clock is ticking. All ball. That's good. That was good. 7:10 on the clock. Inbound kick to the corner. This one is a shot that goes off the back of the rim. It's an offensive rebound. The putback not going to be there. Tennessee manages to get the board. 6:55 here left to go in this basketball game. Tennessee, the curtains are dropping on them. Here's a three-point shot from downtown. It's no good. The putback opportunity also no good. Trying to save it on a diving play. Desperation moves right now. This time it was Bishop Boswell who tried to make the play. It's not going to work for Tennessee. Michigan 78, Tennessee 52. It's Michigan basketball yet again. Have mercy, Michigan. Have mercy. This has got to be the worst blowout in history, or at least this tournament so far. Yeah, it's pretty bad, dude. Here's a kick and a pass to the corner. Fighting his way in here. Looks like Burnett has to clear it out again. Entry pass one more time. Low post shot. Another whistle. At least the officials are trying to get those whistles up right now. 6:21 here left to go. How many fouls are we going to see today? Another foul. This time it's on Nate Ament. Nate Ament. And Ament is now up to 4 fouls. He's 1 away from fouling out. Taking a look again at the fouls here. We're now up to 37. 37 fouls today. Free throw's good. 37 fouls today. Let's take a look at this right now. 21 fouls compared to 16. We always talk about that during our head-to-head and fouls committed, man. Yeah, it's 21 fouls on this side. What did I just say? 21 and 16 right now. Both teams over on their average fouls committed, and we still have plenty of time. 6:20 here left to go. Both free throws were good. The score is 80-52. 80-52 with 6:09 left to go. There's a shot that's going to miss again for the Vols. The Vols missing another bucket. Man, these Vols are just getting killed. Three-point shot flies. It's good, and Roddy Gale just... Someone give me the Lucille bat, dude. This is Negan versus Glenn in The Walking Dead. 31-point spread right now. 83-52. Tennessee with the ball, 5:40 left to play. Entry pass again, another whistle. Let's keep them going. This time it's against Michigan. So 5:35, that brings Michigan's foul count up to 17. So 17 fouls for the Michigan side, 21 fouls for the Tennessee side. Bro, that's crazy. We're up to 38. 38 fouls. We're at the free throw line. I don't normally count fouls like this, but this just seems to me to be ridiculous. Wouldn't that stat imply it's the ref's fault? I mean, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Second free throw is good. I mean, when you have the discretion of the referees, there is that factor baked into that number. But 5:32 here left to go. Ball in the hands of the Michigan Wolverines. Didn't want to say the Spartans because that's just not right. Back and forth right here, Cadeau. Sees an open man. Why is Cadeau being double-teamed? Here's an entry pass again. Wide open. Morez Johnson able to get the bucket. And Tennessee has collapsed entirely. They have imploded. They have shriveled up. They shrank down right now. And they cannot rise to the occasion. All of those are innuendos. Giggity. Right now, Tennessee shooting desperation. Buckets here and getting an offensive board again. Here's a third opportunity. Three-point shot. No good. All 3 opportunities on this end are going to miss. And it's 85-54. 85-54. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go right now. The Michigan Wolverines looking to end this game. The next game is scheduled to start at 4:05 p.m. I wonder if they're going to push it back any. We'll take a look in a moment. But here is an alley-oop. That is unsuccessful. Hey, there's another foul. Nice. We might crack 40. We might crack 40. This time it's on Tennessee. So what does that bring them up to? 22 fouls. Another foul, another trip to the free throw line. That's 22 fouls for Tennessee and 17. Ooh, we're at 39. We're at 39 fouls. We're about to get to 40. He said 31 free throws today for Michigan. That's like almost as many as Bam Adebayo. That's 86-54. Yep. The sauce sounds amazingly good, says GWL. How many tools inside? How many toots inside that whistle before the whistle goes bad? I don't know. They're pulling Lendeberg, rising up to their feet. A standing ovation here for Lendeberg. I do see that Dominican flag in the background, which is great to see. Love seeing that Dominican flag out there. He's had a killer game, guys. Take a look at that. 27 points for him today. Free throw lands. It's 87-54 right now. 4:18. Looks like we're not getting another timeout. Looks like Johnson also. Who's checking out right now? Yeah, Morris Johnson also checking out right now. 33 free throws today. By the way, thank you for gifting out these Football Nation memberships. Here's a baseline jump shot for Tennessee. It's good. 56-87. A generous donation from our friend GWT. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, y'all, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Looks like they're going to call another foul. Did we hit 40? I think we did, unless they're calling this an offensive interference, which they might. Yeah, offensive goaltending. So 3:50 left to go. We did not cross the 40 fouls line yet, but we're still having fun. It's Borg, not Berg. Bueno, no me diga esa vaina. No me venga a mí con eso, Austin Smith. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter right now. What matters is that Michigan is really, really, really good. 30 points, 31 points right now. Tennessee looks like a middle school JV team. Hey. Middle school JV teams play better ball than that. Give them credit. Sam says the SEC is the best conference in the nation. We got cheated bad. This game was over at halftime, says a million bands. Carlos saying hello. Roy saying what? The competition in grade school ain't that tough. Let's see. Turn the lights out. This party's over. SEC is still #1 cheaters, says Sam Snyder. Area code shout out. In different area codes. Area codes. I got like Luxembourg. Yeah, but I still say Berg. Like, I'm not saying Berg like with. You know what? You guys remind me of like my wife who makes fun of me whenever I say the word garage. Apparently I have an accent or I say the word garage funny. Like, saying Lendenberg is fine. Like, I know you know who I'm talking about, and if I were to talk to him right now, I guarantee you he probably would not correct me. Doesn't matter. I'm over here just rambling. This game is over, guys. 3:50 left to go, and I know it was over at halftime. Seems to be like the new norm, says Lebowski. Let's see. Do you understand? The better you are, the competition gets better. Yes, I understand that. Thanks for the gifts, says Freimeister. Let's see. What a beating, says J-Mac. Bite the curb. Iowa State would have lost by 50. Woo. Go blue. I have no idea, says Drago Balboa. Arizona next? Not next today, but yeah, that's next on the list. Good God, that was an ignorant remark. Clear the bench. Michigan could win the SEC too hard. I called the Peter principle. It's okay, guys. Hakuna Matata. All good. All good. Yeah, this is what I keep getting. Garage. What is that? Like, I just said garage. It's just the way I say it. It's the garage. I mean, you go spend 2 weeks in Boston, you tell me when their car keys are in their khakis, and you wouldn't know the difference. Michigan up 87-56. This game is done, but we're finishing it out right now. Hey, el bomba. Soy dominicano, dice el bomba. Bomba para gozar, esto es una bomba. Y ahora empieza a merear. Suavecito para abajo, ey, para abajo, ey, para abajo, ey. Suavecito para arriba, ey. Here's Gillespie. Gillespie to the wing. Back and forth here at the straightaway. Gillespie almost loses the handles right now. 3.5 minutes left to play. Gillespie will drive. He shoots with the left hand. He scores. Easy-looking finger roll. Would have been much more impressive if you weren't down by 30 points. It's a 29-point game. Both teams in the bonus at this point. Both teams in the bonus. It's 87-58. And clock is stopped with 3:14. Tacos for life, who are you rooting for? I'm not really rooting for anyone. I'm rooting for better competition than this, but we don't have much competition at this point. American English allows for a lot. Yeah. Yes, it does. I mean, especially when you're rapping. I've heard Lin-Manuel Miranda rhyme Canada with Janada. Cleaning up rhymes. That's okay. I mean, even if you are, that doesn't matter. Eso no importa. The color of your skin does not determine where you're from. I hope that's pretty obvious. Here's a shot from inside the paint. A little floater right there. That's Oscar Goodman who gets the shot. I hate that bowl haircut for you, bro. You need to get your hair cut, Goodman. That's an awful haircut. Oh, man, he does get a rejection. That looks good, though. Coming back with it, Tennessee with the basketball. This shot, coming back with it, Michigan with the basketball. Another foul. This does break it. I'm just messing with you for a fun, great channel. Got to have some fun sometimes. That's what I'm saying, Austin. We got to have some fun. Even if you think I say the names funny, we just got to have some fun. That's what it's about, because this game is no fun, especially if you're a Vols fan. Fouled out right now. Nate Ament going to go ahead and go to the bench. Ament commits his final foul of the day. He has officially fouled out. Terrible, terrible, awful, no good, very bad day for Tennessee. It's a prank, says El Bomba. ¿Cómo te llamas? My name's Mario, guys. My name is Mario. My name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. Yes, you're watching March Madness basketball on a channel called Football Nation. We are slowly transitioning into FN Sports right now. Slowly transitioning to FN Sports right now. This is going to be our new thing. You can see it there. That's why we say, let's effing go. Get it? You get it. It is 89-58 right now, folks. It's about to be a 90-point game, or 90-58. It is. There you go. There you have it. Michigan has scored at least 90 points in every single game in March Madness so far. Going around the horn here, Troy Henderson will shoot and miss. It's a rebound coming back the other way. Charlie May gets the board. They've cleared out everyone here, guys. Trey McKinney going eye-to-eye with Amari Evans. Trey McKinney out to the logo. It is Cheddar. Cheddar trying to get through Brown. Cheddar gets hit. Another foul. Stops the clock again. 146 in the bonus. We get 2 more free throws. You know, Tennessee, they can end the pain if they do just decide to roll over and let it be over. Get Charlie the ball, says Virtual Vernon. Summertime and the living's easy. Sure is, James Joseph. Boomer Sooner says, it's a me, Mario. Wow! First free throw is good. Would have been a good moment to have that coin right when he hit that free throw. I think the rest of the starters are checking out now for Michigan, guys. We do see Burnett hitting the bench. He is subbing out. We've got Howard Easley checking in right now. I don't even think I had him on my depth chart. 8 more for 100. Let's go, says Mark McKay. There it is. That second free throw is there, guys. So 92-58. Tennessee bringing it up court. It is Troy Henderson. Henderson to the left. He finds Masamba. It's stolen again by Michigan and then stolen back by Tennessee. 134. So turnover after turnover. We're going left and right. Tennessee not a basketball school, and you can see why. Here's another whistle and one. The shot actually goes. 1:26 left to go. So the shot's there. Tennessee scores 60. The shot is good for Dwayne Brown. Dusty is a recruiting and motivational wizard. After the boys of summer. Here's the shot right there. Nice. There's a jam. 62-92, a 30-point game. Body on the run. Body on the streets. 3-point shot this way. No good. Offensive rebound for Michigan. All right. At the elbow, finds a man wide open and downtown. Charlie May buries another one. 95-62. Michigan, relentless, ruthless, and ready to win. An air ball here for Tennessee. Completely missed everything. I just saw McKinney turn around and do this right now. Look, who puts a finger and a thumb on? Wow. He went full smash mouth. You were looking kinda dumb with the finger and your thumb in the shape of an L on your forehead. That's gonna be Tennessee right now. Tennessee's about to take the L. Shot clock down to 5. Another three-point shot off the rim. It's rebounded by Tennessee. They honestly should just hold and not embarrass themselves and hurt their accolades anymore. Here's a pull-up triple. This one no good. It's rebounded by Michigan. This will be the final score of the game. Folks, Michigan will advance to the Final Four, and Michigan is going to take on Arizona. This is going to be it, folks. That is it. Let's bring up the bracket one more time. Here is your NCAA bracket. Arizona and Michigan now. Michigan gets the win over Tennessee. We've got another game coming up soon here, guys. It'll be UConn versus Duke. UConn versus Duke hopefully is a much better game than this. This was a one-sided blowout and a terrible, awful, no good, very bad game. That's okay. Really good game for Michigan. They managed to put up 95 points. The trend continues. That is 4 March Madness games in a row where Michigan has scored at least 90. Now we've got Duke and UConn going head-to-head. We'll see how that game ends up. Thank you guys for watching today's live stream. We did not get to our subscriber goals today. I'm not surprised by that. This was such a bad game. It kind of hurts our goals right there. But I do think that we can break the odometer and change the odometer during the next game that's coming up. So I'm going to turn around and get set up for the game that's above my head. I'm going to leave this open if you guys want to keep chatting. I'm going to make the changes right now, and then I'm going to end this stream. But I am going to start prepping for this game. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch the next game, fingers crossed that it ends up being a better one. We will have UConn and Duke up in just a few moments. If you guys want to check that out, here's a link to it. Here's a link to the game right now if y'all want to watch it with me. If y'all want to watch this game with me, here's a link to it in the chat. El Bomba. Te veo, mi amigo. Ya te veo. There you go. All right, guys. We're done. I'll catch you guys in a few minutes. You've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.